Welcome back to Echoes of the Past. As you can see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's only 2 of them because they split the party. You know, that thing that you never do in D&D, they've just straight up gone, yeah, for the next, 2 sessions, we're just not going to see each other. So that's going to be great. Especially great if one of them dies. Maybe it might be one of these 2. Who knows?
No, we're the only ones with Revivify, so less likely.
Oh god, yeah, we are.
Shit. This is true. No. This is true. I didn't think about this. I'll make sure to let the other 2 know tomorrow. So yes, as a reminder, you guys were outside of the city of Neverwinter, the city in flames, the city being apprehended, I guess is a pretty crap word for it, but sieged on by Asmodeus, the Lord of the Nine Hells. Outside of the city is the army of Faerûn, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of soldiers, wizards, rangers, rogues, dragonborn, whatever you want to call it, have come to take the city back. In our last session, we saw the Argon cores descend from the upper plane through the now broken divine lattice. 2 of the cores. One core descended over the top of Neverwinter, the other core descended over the top of Waterdeep. However, there was an absence of a core that you got the sense that was supposed to descend over the city of Baldur's Gate. However, it did not. Through reasons unknown, however, above the table, we all know that shit got blown up. But we'll get to that with these characters. From there, you guys had a odd chat with Ephraim Stoll, as you have all devised a plan to go into the city. One group, this group, have decided to take a more stealthy, sleuthy approach using the sewer system of the city to try and make your way to nearish the centre of the city to try and disable the anti-magic zone that is encompassing the middle part of the city centre. The other group have decided to use quad bikes to go over a ramp and, well, I mean, that's as far as we got with them. But that's probably the tone that will set for their session. So in this session, we find ourselves in the sewer system of Neverwinter. As I described it last time, you made your way into the large drainage ditches that sort of act as a kind of a perimeter to the city. There are small bridges over these drainage ditches, but sort of a few miles apart on each of these drainage ditches are almost these large storm grates, almost like a passageway into the sewers where people may conduct maintenance, unblock things, etc., etc. But the tunnel, the passageway, is large enough for humanoids to fit down. However, the further and further you go, the tighter and tighter it gets. You start to enter essentially a labyrinth, this sewer-like labyrinth. From there, last session, right at the end, you guys noticed that there was this red oozing liquid beneath your feet. And with your dark vision, you were able to sort of see that it was coming from certain pathways that this sewer was leading. So you saw paths jutting off to the left and to the right, but you guys tried to go as far into the centre of the city as you could. However, I did give you the choice of whether you wanted to go left or right, to either follow the red ooze or to go as the crow flies to where you thought that you would like to go. So this is this is your choice to be here. What you find is as you go through these sort of small tunnels, it then sort of opens up into a more open sewer system. You see that the sewers themselves have these alcoves, these perches that you're able to walk across, with the sewage material sort of like a stream in the centre, sort of flowing up and down. You see these small wooden bridges sort of in front of you, while you can cross, but you do just see one sort of jagged path that you can take. What I will require from both of you to get us started is 2 stealth checks for me, please. That is a Oh, these both with advantage as well. A 26 and an 18. Lovely stuff. So, what you see is what you get with what you see here. So, this is sort of where you are. What I'll say is you've been making your way through this sewer system for the last, I'm going to say, hour or so. And as a reminder, you guys haven't really rested since returning back from the Nine Hells. So you are starting to feel fatigue. However, you know that the stakes are very high and the war is going on above your head. You can even hear the sort of the large explosions that echo sort of far above your heads. You can see that the ceiling sort of rumbles and debris starts to fall down and ploof into the sewage below, and the smell here is disgusting. What would you both like to do?
Pretty sure
we decided.
Yeah.
We decided to follow the red ooze, didn't we?
Yeah, because somehow our brain logic to that they will eventually lead to the same place.
D&D logic would suggest that they would. I tell you what. What I'll say is you were both following this. You wouldn't have taken your eyes off it, but both go ahead and make an investigation check for me anyway, and I'll tell you what you see.
18.
18.
Bigger.
This is a bigger number. I'll say that, yeah, you both have managed to keep hold of the trail. What this red liquid has turned into is more just normal sewage now. But you can see on the walls, you can see that this ooze is almost dripping from the bricks. Sort of on the walls to your left, you see it sort of dripping out very specific bricks that are sort of cracked. And they sort of ooze down from the wall across this stone alcove that you're on and into the sewage water below. Lugus, with a 23, you sort of make your way up to sort of this red ooze and you sniff it, and it smells very much of that burnt smell, that sulfuric sort of nasty fart-like smell coming from this ooze. And as you sort of get closer and closer, you can feel the heat coming off it. Not that it would harm you in any way by being close, but you get the sense if you were to be submerged in it or something like that, it would be reminiscent of, say, lava.
Ew.
Yeah. But you see that the red liquid does make its way sort of through the tunnel entrances in front of you.
So what you're telling me is the source of this heat is in the walls.
Perhaps.
It's in the walls. Is like these molten bricks becoming like more common as we move along?
I'd say you see them every sort of 10 feet or so. You can sort of just make one out. You can make out what I would say is the bricks that this ooze is sort of oozing from is always a brick that is kind of broken. It's a brick that was almost dislodged from its mortar, its cement. The rest of the bricks around it are fine. You can always just sort of every 10 feet or so, you can just notice that this one brick that just sticks out like a sore thumb, like it's been broken for a long time, but the ooze just sort of seeps out of the cracks.
You right?
Hey. Seems a bit too regular for sort of natural wear and tear. Also the lava dripping out of it.
What do you think it is?
It might be... He's got something under here. I mean, it can't be the Argon core above us that just showed up, so...
Can I sort of like put an arrow into the thing that's oozing?
Oh, yes, you certainly can. Let me just think about it a second. Okay, as you take an arrow from... I don't know, does Flopsy have a quiver? Is that what you've got? A quiver?
Sure. There would be somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen a quiver, and you never described it, but I imagine there's some place you still... A bag of holding. Just pull an arrow out of the bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
And you press the sort of the steel or flint arrowhead just sort of into this red oozing liquid. It's almost just pulled up on the floor, but you can see it running down. As you press the arrow into it, what's quite interesting, especially with your passive perception, is you can see that it reacts. It's almost, as the arrowhead pushes into it, the ooze bends around the arrowhead. Much like, of course, you'd be displacing a liquid with a solid, but this is more, it's actively avoiding the arrowhead. After a sort of about 5 seconds or so, you see the ooze start to actually leave a bit of a boundary around the arrowhead. So much more than just a displacement of it.
Well, it's sentient.
Is there such thing as a magma ooze? Like a monster? Is that?
But it's not like burning anything. It's not like is there a heat radiating off of it?
Yeah. To be fair, I would say that as you placed your arrowhead into it, you would start to see. What I'll say is it's a metal arrowhead at the end of your arrow. I don't know why it's metal, but let's just say it is. And you start to see it glow this red hot color. And as you pull it out, you can see that there is just sort of steam coming off of this arrow on it.
It's hot. So it's lava or magma, but it's like thinking.
Oh, as long as it.
Well, have you heard of a creature like that?
I mean, I know oozes exist as a being. I'm not sure if I would have heard of a hot ooze, would I?
Go ahead and roll me just an intelligence check.
Okay, not nature.
Not for this instance, no.
Okay. Huzzah!
Yeah. Okay, with an 18, I will say, I'll sort of give you a bit of a meta response. The reason I didn't ask you to roll nature is this is something that you would not find in nature. This is something completely unknown. I like doing this sort of information with a mission type deal at the minute. You have no idea what this is. This is something that you have never come across before. This is something that you definitely get the style is very hellish, like the heat, the sort of the sentience to it. You get the sense that this is Asmodeus-y type shit.
Okay, well, it's not any monster I've heard of. As long as it's not attacking us and just passively dripping down the river, down the shit river, we can just carry on. But just be aware of.
I don't think we should. We should try touching it again, though. If it is sentient, it means that it can move, perhaps even sense. So, perhaps I might have just given away our position a little bit.
So, okay.
Like the vines from Stranger Things.
Oh,
wow! I love that play.
Yeah, it's a very good minor illusion show in Waterdeep, Stranger Things. It's great.
Wow, I've seen it on Major Illusion.
Bloody hell, they've upgraded.
So, perhaps we should.
Let's move on a bit quicker.
Is there an ooze a little bit further down the path we've come from?
Yeah. I'd say that you were recently seeing it as sort of a stream as you're making your way through these tight little tunnels, but as it's more opened up into this open sewer area, you can see that it's the source of that stream beneath your feet was from these walls, essentially. And you see them sort of looking back, sort of every 10 feet or so, you'll see one of those odd bricks that's just seeping from the walls.
Okay, what I would like to do is I'd like to choose a brick that's a little bit like further down, probably at 60 or so feet, because that's as far as I can dark vision anyway.
Yeah.
Down the wall, and I want to, using the arrow that I've just basically like scorched anyway, I want to point it at a location where the ooze is, so that effectively the idea being that I am giving if this creature can sense through the ooze, I'm giving it the impression that we're going the opposite way as opposed to closer.
Yeah, so I see what you're saying. So yeah, so you want to sort of make your way back. What I'll say is you find probably within 60 feet, you'll find 5 or 6 or so bricks that you're able to, well, what I'll say is that you could go from sort of one by one, sort of giving the impression that you're almost walking in that direction if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And you make your way up, and I'd say the final one, sort of you displace it as you were with your arrowhead, and you see it start to quiver. You see it it almost pulls back from the arrowhead and sort of moves around the arrowhead, almost as if this ooze is almost trying to understand what it is that's blocking its path, and then eventually it just sort of diverts off to the left and then back down into the shit river.
And then I will dodge every single bit of ooze on the way back, and then yeah. Okay, so if it can figure out our movement based on touch, hopefully it now thinks we're going the other way.
Hey, it does beg the question, though. Why is he doing this? Is it just because I know pollution and he's an evil cunt?
Well, generally speaking, the sewers are connected to everywhere. So if you've got something of yours that is down in the sewers, it means that you've got control of the whole entire city.
Really?
Why do you think the mafia and all of the bad shit happens in the sewers? It's hidden, it's dark, and it's connected to every fucking place in the entirety of the city.
You'd always find them down there. Yeah.
I mean, all the toilets back at the resort were, I don't know.
And because of the smell.
Mainly dimension doors.
Because of the smell, no one wants to come down here. So at the end of the day, you're not going to spend too long searching for something that you already know is shit anyway.
Okay, alright. Still, why is he just pouring like hot slime into sewer water?
Do you reckon he's trying to make it like hell? Home from home?
Like laying the seeds.
Yeah, a hellfire river.
It's a good band name. If we're just gonna chill here, can I try and like identify it? Because I don't need to touch something to identify something, don't I? I can just be like, "You, what's that?"
You said.
Point at it.
You can.
Oh wait, I just realised. Am I going to meet maybe Ephraim again?
If you would like to use your identify spell, we would likely see what would happen there. If that's what you would like to do.
Yeah. Let's say for the entire 10-minute process, I completely forgot what happened the last time I cast Identify, and I'm thinking it's going to work normally.
Okay. What I'll say is
I'll be keeping a lookout.
Yeah, as you sort of start to make your runic symbols and
off, Dad.
As you start to make your runic symbols and things like that, Flopsy, go ahead and make me a perception check.
You don't need to do this. You really don't. No.
What a legend.
23.
23. You do start to hear, Flopsy, these sort of echoes coming from the tunnel ahead of you. Not the tunnel behind you where you were sort of making out that you're walking for the ooze, but this tunnel in front of you. As you look down, you sort of can only really see up to around 60 feet of your dark vision, but you do see these you do see these large sort of rays of light where you get the sense that there is a sewer opening above you to perhaps a city street or outside of a house, for example, like that. But as you look down, you can see just flickering shadows from perhaps torchlight from a long distance away. And you can hear very small sort of, not whispers, but more aching groans or a growl or a shriek coming from down the tunnels ahead.
Does it sound like it's coming closer or just staying where it is?
Sort of, yeah, it doesn't sound like it's coming closer. It does sound like it's moving, but doesn't sound like it's coming closer. Sort of maybe staying where it is.
All right, I'll keep an ear out.
Cool. Are you back, Adam?
Yeah, sorry, my dad put on the world's loudest movie.
That's all right. So, as you
Still hear it.
As you finish up your incantation for identify, you'll see that Flopsy sort of looking around the tunnel, then all of a sudden you will just see Flopsy freeze. You will see that the shit river flowing just stops moving entirely, just slows down to a complete halt. The ooze that's sort of pulsating and almost pupating out of this wall just ceases, and you see almost this magma-like bubble pop, but then stops suspended in time. And next to you, this torn sort of purple and necrotic energy rift just crackles in place, tears open, and this sort of mysterious, shadowy figure, almost like a dark spectre, sort of just floats and drifts through. Greetings, Brushtail.
Hello. Is this same long limb guy, or is this a new guy?
I'd say similar things to it. Maybe perhaps a different appearance this time, but
Sona.
Perhaps. What do you require of me?
I'm just curious about this stuff, and I will gesture to the frozen popped bubble.
An interesting one. It's not often that I am asked to identify something which does not have a name.
Oh.
This is a creature, a sentient being, albeit it is not a creature that you might find stumbling around the world. This is more of a presence, typically found within the deep, dark depths of the hells. Wherever you are, Brushtail, you are in danger, as this ooze is often found in very large quantities.
Oh.
It is...
This is lots of monsters.
Yes, like a hive mind type deal.
Okay, I was very worried it was going to be a massive one. This is still awful, but...
Oh no, sorry, I might have got the wrong conception. They are one massive thing. You'll see that... I'll tell you what I'll do, is you will see that... You'll sort of look over to Flopsy as you two were sort of conversing over these sort of ideas of what it is. And you can see Flopsy's just frozen in time, looking down this tunnel, using her passive perception to sort of hear everything. But then all of a sudden you see Flopsy's movement start sort of jerking around, almost like Flopsy is moving but in fast forward. Like time has just suddenly started to move a lot quicker than the normal. You see the streams start to run a lot faster. You see the ooze start to pulsate even more. It just sort of pukes out of this broken brick, and then time stops once again. You'll see that the spectre kind of just goes, it's been a while. And then you'll see time start to move faster and faster again. And this spectre moves...
No.
Oh, go on.
Stop. What? Excuse me?
this spectre sort of looks at you, and as you say that, he knocks the brick out of the wall, almost like just sort of crosses his hand over it, and the brick just crumbles and falls to the ground. And a lot more of this ooze starts to pass out of it, and then time stops once again. And it's not a large flow, it's not anything that is like you need to be aware of that is going to fill up this room or anything, but it's more like sort of this almost this larger sludge that's sort of appearing from the wall. But as you look in towards the absence of this brick now, you start to see this hole, but behind it you see this almost like heart. You can see all of the goop within the walls is almost like a wall in and of itself, and you can see it pulsing, almost like a heartbeat, just going doof, 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 as you get the sense this ooze is behind the wall, and it's only oozing out the parts where there's less pressure, almost.
Do you see now, Brushtail?
Hey. I see that we should probably be on our merry way. What was with like the fast forward things?
Chronomancy.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
It is the greatest magic of all.
How have you been since our last chit-chat?
I am doing better, Lugus Brushtail. I'm glad you called it, actually. Where are you currently?
If you couldn't guess by the smell, we are...
Sadly, I am just an illusion. I have no sense of smell as to where you are. I am at a different place than you.
Oh, alright. We are in the sewers underneath Neverwinter.
Are you aware of the location of the one they call Gatter's Cross?
Pretty sure. I don't know if he's buggered off by now.
Let me ask you this, Brushtail. That Harangon that you travel with, do you trust them?
With my life.
They are laden with argon, correct?
Aye.
You need to find me, Lugus Brushtail. I can help you.
With what?
All of it.
With gases?
Yes. You see, chronomancy is, of course, the ultimate magic in all of the universe. But chronomancy mixed with argon is a disaster in and of itself. You are a byproduct of this, traveling back in time for as long as you have.
I thought I went forward.
Well, perhaps. It depends on which way you perceive time, is it? That's the beauty of chronomancy. Backwards, forwards. It's all the same. But it confuses things when you do not put it right. When you make too big of a change. Chronomancy is never designed to do what it has been allowed to do. The use of argon has allowed it to do such a thing. I need to put it right, Lugus. But I need your help.
Can I do an insight check for a deceitful tone?
Certainly.
Not very good.
It's a spectre. The voice is as I am portraying it. Yeah, I'm not going to give you much of anything now with an 8, buddy. It's your intuition as a player as your intuition as a player, so...
Okay. So, to me, if I could find it, that's the last thing said. For sure.
He needs your help.
He needs my help. I mean, if it's against Garcis, I'm down to help anyone. Begrudgingly.
I am on your side, Brushtail. I am on the side of the world. I always have been. My name is Ephraim Stoll.
Yay, you said it yourself. I'm so proud.
I can see that now. You helped me. But I need your help one last time. I need to get to your world.
Where are you?
This is the part I cannot help with. I do not know.
What does it look like?
Close your eyes. What does that look like?
It's a bit black.
Oh, I see colours every now and again. But that's kind of what For the longest time, I just assumed I was dead. And you were just kind of like a figment of my imagination. But I could see Gattus placed me here. Like a prison.
Well, the prison's got to have a way in and out, so...
A keen observation.
Yeah, I have a feeling we'll find out a bit more when we meet with the heroes.
What do you mean, the heroes?
Oh, well, we spied them, and they were... We have a running theory that they were the ones that got rid of the Third Argon Corps, and have now descended upon...
You're not talking about the heroes of Baldur's Gate, are you?
I thought they were the heroes of Faerûn.
Holy shit, they live. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Why are you so surprised?
I assume they died.
They're heroes, they're legendary figures. I mean, if they were trapped in like a similar Argon prison, maybe up for this many years, maybe you were up there with them and they just didn't find you.
An interesting observation. I'd have to give it some thought. I assumed that they died when that core detonated. Well, I guess they'll be of some help, perhaps.
I mean, they've got to be.
But they are also not in their time. You have to understand, Lugus. Messing with time is dangerous. There is a lot of pieces out of place. You must find me.
Do those pieces need to be set back into place for the safety of the time stream?
You're talking about like time streams and flux capacitors. Doesn't quite work like this.
It's not my field.
No, it's mine. Stolen by Gattus Cross.
Right. He's been wearing your face as well.
What a twat.
He does not pull it off.
Find me, Lugus. It is paramount.
And you'll see that the spectre just drifts back through the rift as it just sort of closes up in this jagged nature as time begins to go back to its normal speed once again.
that's happened from Flopsy's perspective, because time kind of went forwards real quick on 2 separate occasions.
I would say that during your identification sort of spell, I'd say anyone observing you, I think I have described this as this before, is they would just kind of see Lugus there, almost just stood there, almost like a meditation sort of spell, maybe eyes roll in the back of the head, that type of thing. But when time sort of sped up in that little world there, Lugus, perhaps, Flopsy, you might have noticed that Lugus twitched slightly, but that's probably about all you notice.
Usually, from their perspective, it's instant, because from my perspective, time stops. So I guess this is the first time Lugus has been jittery during.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Fuck was that? I've never seen you do that before.
I mean, I think Ephraim's of sounder mind. But yeah, that's this Ouroboros, that's bad news. Let's maybe hurry along.
Oh, okay. Does he know what it is?
It doesn't have a name. Apparently, it's brand spanking new. Some sort of giant magma ooze that's pretty much like behind every brick in this blooming sewer. So,
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be drowned in horrible hot stuff. So let's just find this anti-magic thing.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we're carrying on where we were going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll tell you what, I've already got a perception check from you, Flots, but I know you passed perception, but Lugus, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay.
As you make your way along. Don't worry, I'm not going, this session, I'll be taking previous rolls quite a lot, because I don't want you just constantly rolling stealth checks or perception checks.
Okay.
30.
Holy moly.
Fucking hell. What I'll say is, actually, I'll tell you, so your invisibility would be down now, Lugus, because you cast Identify.
I can cast it at will, and as long as I don't actively move or take actions and bonus actions, and if it's dim, I can just do it at will.
Alright, it is dim. I'll give you that.
So if I jump on Flopsy's shoulder and she walks around, that's force movements, that wouldn't count. I can be invisible on someone's shoulder.
You fucking cheese merchant.
That is why I took this invocation for this mission specifically.
Cheese merchant.
I was going to go with Repelling Blast.
I'm going to make you regret that. I'm going to put an enemy on the edge of a cliff.
You bastard.
So are you on Flopsy's shoulder? How will you guys be progressing?
I'll be on top of her head.
Okay.
Hearing between my ears.
Yeah. That's it. So what I'll say is you guys make your way down these tunnels now. The smell from this sulfuric sort of red ooze is becoming more and more prevalent as the shit stream becomes less shitty, as it were. But you start to move up on those voices that you heard before, Flopsy. You can hear them sort of just... does anyone speak demonic?
That's not a language.
Abyssal, right?
Abyssal. That's the one.
Though if these are devils like they're supposed to be, it's infernal.
Does anyone speak demonic, is what I'm going to say. Abyssal. Hey, look, the devil kind of shit.
I speak infernal, which
you
is
do
the
speak
language.
infernal. Okay, you will then start to hear words. You will start to you start to hear words. You start to hear
I wish I was up there, fighting. This job's shit. Why is it always me that gets the shit jobs?
Then you hear another one just...
I don't fucking know. We do as we're told. It's all part of the master plan. The plan. Follow the plan, you dumb fuck.
And as you make your way up, what I'll say is we'll move over to... Yeah, fuck it. We'll move over to here.
It's battle map.
Can I... How many... There was only 2 that I could see.
You couldn't see any of them at the point that I was describing it. You could only hear them sort of echoing throughout the tunnel walls, or ricocheting off, like sound waves ricocheting off the walls. But what I'll say is, as you make your way up even further, you get to just sort of a bend in the sewer where you can sort of crouch around an alcove. I've got you quite close to them there, but it's because the battle map's only so big. So what I'll say is you catch sight of the one that you guys see here.
The one, which one?
You might not see it. I'll plug you there. There you go.
Okay.
So what I'll say is, in battle map mode, guys, I've got sort of free move on. Put yourselves where you would like to be. So Flopsy, if you wanted to, for instance, say, can I look around this corner? By all means, move your token over there. I will sort of tell you when I require a stealth check or I require something like that. So don't feel like you can't put your token somewhere and I'll go, roll initiative. All right? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I might have a plan.
Go ahead.
It's just, I'd like to get all of them in range because I don't know how many of them there are.
Then I am going to sneak ahead and get a little bit more of a vantage.
What I'll say is, this one
So
here, this demon, this Abishai, you would probably know as Lugus, is talking to a pit fiend. These are pit fiends are creatures that you recognise because of that you mentioned before. It's not him, but it is a pit fiend. You get the sense that this pit fiend is guarding a room of some kind, and this Abishai is kind of just sort of moping about. You guys are you invisible, Flops, or are you just so stealthy?
I'm not invisible.
Yeah.
I am very, very stealthy.
Yeah.
I'm
and something tells me it wouldn't matter if I was invisible anyway, because most devils have true sight, which you would know by now.
There is
not from my perspective. These devils don't know I'm here.
So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
If those are the only ones, and I can't find my flipping spell. Why is it in features? It shouldn't be in features.
It might be.
Okay.
Is the red ooze still around, by the way?
Yeah, so you will see that again. Same deal as before, just dripping out of the walls. They don't seem to care that it's there.
Okay. On these two, I would like to use my Mystic Arcanum and cast Mass Suggestion.
Okie dokie. Is there a save associated with such a thing?
I think, but I don't actually have the spell. Unless it's in my... Oh, no, it is. It's in my thing. It's in my innate spellcasting.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll do that. DC 27.
Yes, the moon.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do this. That's quite good, though. 24, that was close.
Right, he is +8.
Oh, Ion Pit Fiends are very wisdomy.
Why are they wisdomy? I roll shits, please.
Ooh.
No.
Lucky fucker. Describe how you cast this spell and what you would like to suggest for me, please.
Okay. It's just course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence up to 12 creatures of your choice within range.
Don't read the spell too much. Like, sort of just suggestion for me is, hey, you come up with something cool. You don't necessarily need to use what it says there.
In their minds, they're just gonna hear, Fiends. It's me, your collective conscience. Why don't you remind me of this big master plan we've all got, and we all read about this morning? You know me. We're such great mates, you and I.
You'll see.
Just shout it over to your 3. No, not your 3. Come on.
You'll see
you know us.
The pit fiend's face sort of just almost screws up for a second. The Abishai starts to sort of starts to dart his head around, and they both sort of catch eye line with each other as they both just sort of go,
Did you hear that? Yeah. My conscience is talking to me. No, your conscience is talking to me. Or my conscience is talking to me.
Be any conscience. It's chill. Come on, get it off your chest. I know you want to.
No. Whoever you are, whether you're my conscience, if you were my conscience, you would know the plan.
I'm not your memory. I'm your conscience.
Touché.
make a persuasion check.
Okay. Do I roll that with advantage because they failed the save?
Just roll a straight persuasion. I'm taking suggestion into account here. No, we've gone over the realms of.
Oh yes.
Holy, the moon.
For 36, he just goes,
Can't argue with her. What do you want to know, conscience? Wait, are you my conscience or are you his conscience?
You both have the same conscience. And it's very rare.
Doesn't make any sense. But who am I to judge? I've seen weird shit.
You'll see the Abishai just goes,
Yeah, I'm all in.
Just means you two are really good mates.
I've only just met the guy.
Well, you're bound to be. This is a sign.
What would you like to know, collective conscience?
Or just run me through that big master plan you just mentioned.
Take over the city. Kill everyone in the material plane.
Yeah.
Destroy the Argon Core. Kill Gather's Cross.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
What a prick.
Yeah. Why aren't we, as a collective conscience, why aren't we up there? And also, where is up there?
We're not up there because we fucked up our last mission, so we got sent down here to protect the sewers. We were told that people might come through here. There's one that they call, like, Dulius or some stupid name like that. Some heroes, some people that could stop us.
Yeah.
There's a rabbit, too. And if we find the rabbit, we got to take them alive.
Where will you be taking them?
To our glorious leader, of course. Come on, conscience, keep up.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've clocked in.
This is very strange.
And do we know anything about that big anti-magic field in the centre of town? Is that something we don't know yet?
The anti-magic field. That was a trick fought up by Graxus. Very clever. You see, they have a lot of spellcasters here. And they can't do shit. Yeah. They can't do spells. They can't do anything as you get closer to the city. But that's why we're down here. Protecting entrances into the city. Don't let them in.
And this, Graxius, where's he at?
I don't know.
Do we know? Why don't we know where he's at?
Well, I don't know. He's just a bloke, innit? He's like an engineer. The hell needs engineers, President.
All right.
Anything else, conscience?
Okay, private message. Violet, what do we want to know? I've got them in my grasp.
Perhaps we should push them up there, Maybe they need to prove themselves.
Why?
Say that, because then they're not in our way.
Hey, I was just going to tell them, by the way, there's a very similar looking squirrel and rabbit duo walking through the field, the sewers, but it's not us. That's what I was going to go with, but your idea seems a lot safer.
They're not stupid. Well, I suppose they are, yeah.
I rolled a nat 20, bro.
They've got to prove themselves. They fucked up their last mission, so now they really need to show their superiors that they are worth it, that they can do what they need to do and be useful to the war effort and kill Gaddis Cross.
Aye. That's a much better plan than mine. Alright. Fiend bros. Ish your conscience. Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
What?
Mate, what are we doing?
I'm currently defending.
And a pit fiend. Just sitting round in a sewer, in a stinky blooming sewer.
I quite like the smell.
We could be up there. We could be running goblins through. Could be running goblin, blood hunter, wizard multiclasses through with our pitchforks.
I could be up there slaying people. That's what I told them. What a terrible use of a pit fiend's skills being down here. I should be slaying, ripping the heads off of men, women and children. Just destroying everything.
Yeah, but come on. Men, women and children, you're a bit above that. Gotta go after the big beefy ones. Make yourself look cooler in front of the other pit fiends.
True.
Because they're not exactly... You don't really look cool if you're killing some children.
I know, but
I'm the pit fiend. I'm gonna go pick on this weak little child.
All right. It sounds horrible. Strikes fear in the eyes of your enemies. I don't necessarily go for the little ones. I go for the big ones.
Mate, you're sitting on a tiny wooden stool. You look a steep. Just get up there, get some glory on you.
All right.
Both of you, just one more persuasion check for me, please.
Both of us?
Yeah, I'm gonna use both of you here.
Can I use mine to give him advantage?
Okay, sure.
I'm charisma based.
You'll see that the Abishai just goes,
I really want to go killing. It was always my dream to go killing. Ever since I joined the Hells, I had been able to kill nothing. Nothing at all. I just want to maim and murder someone, and I've always been given the shit jobs with the man who talks to himself. I know I'm doing it.
Also, one final thing. You love killing.
I fucking love killing.
Do you know what, there's a fun fact about fiends. When you kill them, they just show up back in the Hells, and then you can kill them again.
I didn't know this. I'm new here.
You're literally a fiend.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't died yet. But I have died, and then turned into a fiend. But I haven't died since being a fiend.
Oh, mate, well, that cycle goes on and on.
Oh, I don't know how to take that. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but if you like killing,
I do like killing.
Why stop with the people?
What, you want me to? I'm not gonna kill him.
No,
he can hear you.
Yeah, we are your bros. This is talking to both of you.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna kill him.
I know, yeah. Why don't you just go upstairs, maybe? As your conscience, I will guard this post, and I'll let you know if anyone passes through.
That don't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
You have no idea of my capabilities.
No, fuck it. Here, Abby, we're going up there. We're showing our worth. We're gonna show them that they put the two strongest devils in the fucking sewers. I'm gonna get you a kill, Abby. I'm gonna find you the juiciest, fattest motherfucker you've ever seen. And we're gonna pop him like a pimple. Blah! Come on! Blah!
and you'll see he fucks off with Abby the Abishai.
Yeah, I was about to see. Abishai was called.
You will hear a voice as they both go past going,
"Where are you two going?"
and you'll just hear,
"Fuck off! We're going. We're leaving."
And there you go. So you do hear a third voice.
Okay.
From which direction?
South. The way they exit.
South. Okay.
I promise you I haven't moved that guy. He was there the whole time.
Right. I'll have not necessarily. I wouldn't have just walked straight out.
Yeah,
but
you
I
did
just-
the thing where you like sort of. What I'll take that is you sort of just creeping around the corner, just have a little look.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo style.
There's a guy over there.
Oh, what is he?
An Abishai.
Ah, cool. Is he didn't follow his mates?
No.
Oh, damn. I mean, you can get past him, right? I mean, which way does the horrible melty stuff lead?
Horrible melty stuff leads south. The way that
Of course, it fucking does.
Yeah.
Right,
But
okay,
what I will
I'll
say is there is a path to your east. The entrance to the thing that was being guarded is now unblocked. You see inside it's more of like a slum on the inside. Down to the south, you can see that there is an exit straight to the south. There are exits above you as well, up to the sewers. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways to go here.
Which way is the Abishai looking at the moment?
This one probably came out to look at those guys and then just sort of went back in there, really. Just back into his little room. I love how you're
I'll
being
just-
stealthy with your token.
I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna just pop my head around the corner.
Yep.
Pop back.
Oh, hello.
Do I see anything?
Oh, yeah, you knock into Lugus. As you pop your head round, you just see sort of all manner of wooden boxes. Within these wooden boxes, as you sort of just peer around, you can see that there are bombs. A lot of explosives, like dynamite. You see these almost metal mechanical devices that look like very hellish devices, but again, you get the sense that these are explosives.
Oh my god, they've got so many explosives here.
Why?
Presumably it's to destroy the cores.
Not that's. They must have a plan to move them then. If they've.
Why would they? Let's face it, if it blows up here, they die, they go back to the hells, they come back.
I'm not sure. I don't know if that works the same as. I don't know if Argon death works the same as.
Asmodeus would
regular
know.
death.
Asmodeus would know,
Would
he's
he?
already lived through one blast.
Yeah, but he's a god. He's fiends.
Yeah, and what does he give a shit about fiends? At the end of the day, it's going to kill millions of people. Just more fiends are going to be created, he comes back with them.
Yeah, alright, let's do this guy in, send him back to the hells, and then we can not worry about having to whisper. Or at least you don't.
So we're going to kill this guy, yeah?
Go for it, mate. Bombs can be useful in other ways.
Okay then.
There's quite a lot of room in that blooming.
I'm
bag of
gonna
holding.
get my bow out. I'm gonna aim
Okay.
at his. I'm gonna try and do maximum damage. I'm gonna aim at his head.
So this is a sneak attack. So I'm going to say this is auto hit, auto crit, but go ahead and roll initiative for me, please. I'll see. I'm going to let you guys act first, of course.
I mean,
Just do the formalities, as it were.
nice one, Lugus.
So what I say, Flops, is you go ahead and you make the first attack, but yeah, auto hit, auto crit.
Okay.
Unless you're rolling that one, because that's just fun for me, isn't it? No.
It's a crit, right?
Yeah. Fantastic. And then roll your critty damage.
Why is it minus 11?
I reckon it's fixed itself. I had to nerf you last session. I reckon it might have fixed itself. Your bow was doing something like 30 damage or some shit. So I had to put a -30 on it. And I reckon the bug's just fixed itself. So hold on, let me... where would I put that? Activities, MIDI attack, activation, effect. Yeah, there it is. I literally nerfed you. I'll fix it. I'll fix it at the break. So that'll be 19 points of damage.
Okay. Is that including my sharpshooter as well?
Yes, it will be. So everything is exactly the same. It's just at -11.
Okay, right.
See what I mean? So it'll be 19 points of damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna obviously plus. Does it give me the +2 bonus from my? Oh no, +2 bonus with my death shard, my life shard.
Yes.
No, my death shard. Yep.
Yeah.
Are you back to death shard? I thought you stuck on life shard, didn't you?
I've been sticking on life shard, but when I'm in fight mode, it's death because it gives me a +2 attack and damage.
So while you're critical sneak.
And then I just want to make sure I'll do the thing where I get the necrotic damage on him as well.
Yeah.
I should have major armor on, by the way.
Yeah, just on your turn, 35. Fuck me. Do you want to describe that for me, Flops?
Yeah, so I'm going to aim for his head from this corner.
Holy moly, these things are...
And then I am... so yeah, it's gonna... I'd imagine it's gonna... Rather than maybe he moves a little bit, because obviously if it were a true headshot, he would die. So I'll instead, he moves and I hit him in the neck instead. So it kind of goes through and through to the side of his neck.
That's it, yeah.
Does some awful damage to his, whatever jugular vein that might be.
That's
and then...
His blood just starts just pulsating out of him and just this hellish red flame just...
Yeah. And then I'm going to run backwards and then hide behind here. Bonus action hide.
Yep, sure. I'm not going to ask for a stealth check. Cool. Lugus, we're going to go over to you. Just press that mage armor for me, please.
I will do.
Gil, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. No, I will fly back. How tall is the ceiling here?
Not amazingly tall. Probably about 15 feet.
I will go as high as possible then.
Yeah. What I'll say is, as you get higher and higher, you do start to hear lots of footsteps above your head, just as you get the sense it's many people running above you or fighting or things like that.
Okay. And I will Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Ew!
Yep. Roll your crit.
This is crit damage. Whoops, sorry. That wasn't crit damage.
Just
that was
roll
normal damage.
Roll a d10.
Roll it. Will do.
Oh, lovely stuff. So 9 more points of damage.
That's 20. Yeah, damn. 27 total for the first beam. Now that should be adding my... No, it doesn't add it twice. Ignore that.
No.
Are all of these going to be crit?
That's not.
It's not a nat one.
That's not. What I'll say is, with that nat one, this third one will not be a auto hit, auto crit, okay? So it's sort of... He's now been alarmed, as it were. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Well, nat one.
Press buttons.
Oh, fucking hell. So that'll be 7 plus 8, which will be 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okey-doke. What I'll say is... what should be that? What I'll say is that you sort of fire off this Eldritch Blast, it just smashes him straight into the spot that that Flopsy also hit him, and it just sort of this necrotic force energy just goes through his neck and down onto his sort of his back, sort of cat-like muscles. Your natural one, this Eldritch Blast, flies into the room, smashes one of the crates as all the explosives just sort of drop onto the floor. You're very lucky that they didn't explode or you hit something major with it. But with that, he sort of looks straight at you as the third Eldritch Blast smashes him in the face. Is that the end of your turn, Lugus?
Yeah, I am 15 feet up.
15 feet up. Flopsy, we are back over to you.
Right, okay.
He is now
then,
aware
so-
of your presence. Well, not yours, but your guys. He knows you there.
The moment I basically can see him round the corner in any capacity, I will aim at him again.
Yeah. I mean, you can hit him from there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see us too. And you got sharpshooter anyway, so half cover or anything does not matter to you. That will definitely hit.
Nice. Oh, that was a crit. I didn't mean to roll a crit. Ignore that.
God, we're just critting.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
You're all right. So that'll be a rolling. Oh, you have to roll to hit first, annoyingly.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. There we go.
So that misses, but obviously your first one hits, so roll damage. Start be 11, so 17 points of damage.
Nice. Then second attack.
Oh, it's big. 23.
23.
Yeah, this guy's looking pretty hurt now, as you see it just this, like these flames just burst out from his body where you're just smashing it with energy. He's looking pretty hurt. Looking very injured indeed.
And then I will go back here because he didn't actually see where I came from. So
Fair enough. Yeah.
gonna hide again.
Cool. Okay, we'll go over to the Abishai, who will definitely. Let's have a look. He's just
like predator.
He's just going
He's
to.
like predator.
He's just going to sort of just leap straight at you, Lugus. I'm choosing not to use. I'm choosing not to use some of the Abishai's more aggressive features, just because it's just been completely, just dumbfounded by you guys. So he's just making a very rash reaction, and he is just going to try and chomp down on you. For a 27 to hit.
How big is this guy's reach?
Oh, he's 15 feet. Sorry. Then he's not going to do that. No, you're right. You're 15 feet up. What I'll say is he'll jump up and claw you then.
Holy... Did you roll crit damage for that?
No. The bite hurts.
64 points damage.
Yeah, you didn't take 64 points because I'm going to do claw instead. Let me just roll that again. So he's going to jump up and claw you for 28 points of 18 force, 10 fire damage. Are you resistant to fire at all?
No.
Cool. And then he'll attempt to claw you again.
Yeah, you're going to hit. I have an AC of 16.
27. Yeah, these were nasty creatures I put down there. 30 points of damage as he jumps up and just goes, just like hastily claws at you. But then he starts darting around, looking around for you, Flops. That'll be the end of his turn. Lugus, we're over to you. So what I'll say is you're not in melee. He was almost just jumping and swiping at you.
Okay. And then I will go as far away as I know physically possible.
Yep.
And blast him.
Blast away. Vote for will hit. 13 points of damage.
Okay. Next bolt. Now on.
And that one sort
Jesus,
of
Lugus.
flies back, smashes another crate that's sort of in the middle of this sewer area, and you see more explosives just drop out of this crate and into the sewage river below. And you start seeing them sort of flowing down. 32 will hit, though.
Thank you. Moly. Better damage on this one, though, 16.
Yeah, that is nice.
Pew, pew.
Cool. 3 blasts. Anything else, Lugus?
Yeah, just in Bulmin case, he's the fastest thing alive. Cast Sanctuary on myself.
I just read as well, they can fly. Abishais. My bad for not
Abishais
looking.
can fly?
Apparently so.
With what wings?
They have wings. I see.
They have wings?
Yeah, you never seen Abishai.
I thought they were just dragon things.
Dragons with wings.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but like in lizard things. They have wings.
Yeah, wings.
I was too focused on the predator dreads.
You were, weren't you? Cool.
I'm
Anything
glad
else?
that guy didn't use them. And I don't think so, but yeah, no, I've applied Sanctuary to myself.
You have
in the dark.
indeed. Flopsy, over to you.
Gonna peep round the corner, shoot him with a bow.
Certainly.
Pew! Pew pew.
27 will hit. Oh, it's not the best. That'll be 14 points of damage.
Then second attack. A lot of ones, annoying.
Yeah, that is a lot of ones.
Wouldn't it be?
Oh, but he
16
did start.
points of damage?
He also did start his go with my tether on him.
Yes.
So he would have taken an
D6.
extra
Or is it D8?
D8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been 1 D8 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
So you're supposed to add 2 to the damage with your shard.
Oh,
as
and
well.
2 to the damage. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah. Yes, that's 7 necrotic.
7.
And no, yes, and I get to roll another one because I got temporary hit points from my bow from the last hit. So
Yes, half of that. 3.
that's another 3 necrotic.
Lovely. Cool. Anything else, Flops? You hiding?
Yeah, I'm now going to move away. I'm going to go around this corner.
Yeah. Roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah.
Does have pretty good passive perception.
31.
31. Doesn't see you, but he knows you've gone in that direction.
Yeah, it's
Cool. Right, it's over to the Abishai, who, to be fair, you guys have done a shit ton of damage. You'll sort of hear in Infernal Lugus just...
Fuck off! Oh, and he also takes another D8 damage. Oh no, 2D8 now because it's his second turn.
2d8?
Yeah.
Go on then.
I think it's 2D8. And so I will just check.
Well, he will try to run.
Oh, sorry, it's not D8, it's a D6. So, yeah. Okay, so 2D6 now.
All right.
He's going to run?
He is going to run. You hear him sort of getting very...
necrotic.
He's getting very annoyed, and as you hear him run, just... As, yeah. There we go. That'll be the end of his turn as he tries to run. Lugus, we're over to you.
No, you're fucking done.
Float over like a fucking superhero.
Actually, whole person's not going to work on him, is it?
You get a sense that they are somewhat not immune to it, but it's very hard to do that.
Not immune to whole person. Okay. I'll put faith in my sky high and save DC.
Yeah, all right. 27, yeah? For wisdom, I believe, for a hold person?
Yes.
Yeah, it is wisdom, isn't it? So 27. He does have advantage, and I rolled it normally, so let me roll it again. Oh, I don't think it's good. It's not good. So you see, as he runs, his wings start to flap as he sort of takes flight and tries to hover through and go as quickly as he could. But then his wings just immediately stall when he just sort of rocks there like a statue as all his muscles have seized up.
Get him. And my turn.
We're over the flops.
Okay, gonna run back. Can't get at the wall there.
Yeah.
So yeah, run back. I do vaguely see him from this section.
Yep.
So I will hit him again. Shit. I won't.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
No, I get to take another go though.
With disadvantage.
Also, plus 2 to the roll.
Oh yeah, 21.
21 more hits.
Oh yes.
There you go.
I've got it. It's all in here.
There we go. 20 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
And then stack attack. Oh no, sorry. Plus another D8 because of the temporary hit points. That's three necrotic. Hey. 22.
Cool. 22.
Damage.
Right, what I will say is between you two then, describe to me how you take this guy out.
I'm sure we're just me paralysing him like a statue.
And then as I come running around the corner, I hear Lugus say, "Get him!" And I will then come flying out with my bow, wings out, as I jump across the gap and shoot him in the head like I'd planned to do from the very start.
Oh, if you want a dexterous character and you said you want to jump across a gap, I would want to see if you fell into the shit. But you are.
I said fly. I got my wings out.
Oh, God, it's just no fun at higher levels, is it? You can't make them fall into shit, man.
Hey, you can make you fall into shit. He can't fly.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, you guys absolutely end this, and the arrows, it just sort of rushes through him. You see his body just start to burn as he shrieks and sort of tries to get rid of this whole person as it fades just as his life is ended, and all that is left is just sort of this mound of sulfuric ash just steaming in a pile. The area is clear, guys. Where would you like to go?
Are you alright?
No, he flubbered clawed me right in the eye.
You took it like a champ, though.
No, it hurt. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to go heal myself.
I'm just going to go looking around this area.
Yeah, so you like I mentioned, it is just crates and crates of explosives. Handheld explosives, I should say.
Pocket a few.
Pocket a few? You're going to have to tell me how many. So you've obviously got a bag of holding. There are way more than what your bag of holding could even hold, to be fair. There is a shitload here. So, yeah, I guess how many are you taking? They're almost like
Grenades.
Yeah, grenades. Much larger than a grenade. I'd say probably about twice the size of a pineapple grenade.
Okay. I'll take 10.
Did someone say pineapple?
Well, not a real pineapple, the explosive kind. So you take 10 grenades.
I can't move.
Can I kind of like
Oh,
sniff around the grenade and sort of try to figure out what it's got in it? Can I figure out the components?
Make an investigation check. Wow, I didn't even see that tube. Lugus, roll me an investigation check. Yeah, fucking right. Roll me an investigation check. That's cool.
17.
17. You will see that this almost like this spiked sphere. It's this It's a sphere at its core, but it's got these jutted like spikes and barbs to it, almost like you get the sense that to activate it, you would twist the two halves. It would then activate a kind of a timer, in which it would activate a fuse. You get the sense that it's intended to be thrown or detonated in any kind of way. It's essentially, as all intents and purposes, a grenade that does big damn. What I'll say with a 17, you don't quite get the sense of, is this just a conventional explosion grenade, whether it will do anything else? You're not quite sure, unless you would have set one off, of course.
Yeah. Tell me how my 7 does in the tube.
What are you doing?
You find in that tube the remains of... You find a man in there. The remains. He's got a name tag that says, Crixon, the bloke I said earlier. That's where he was in the tube.
I thought it was Graxon.
Graxon, that's the one. Yeah, he's in that tube.
This is useful. I'll rummage through his pockets. Because he was the anti-magic field guy. He might have some proper interesting lore-heavy things on him in this tube.
Sadly not. No, he doesn't, no.
Oh, damn, I'll take his name tag.
You take his name tag. All right. You got his name tag.
I mean, it's very similar to the Grixon.
I know. As you make your way through the slum area, Flops, you'll just see these sort of mangy beds. But as you make your way closer to this door that you're next to, you will get the sense that the door is locked, but you will hear these almost groans from behind the door, like zombie-like groans.
I look through a keyhole.
Yeah, there would be.
If it's locked, there must be a keyhole, right?
There would be a keyhole on this door, to be fair.
We're gonna go.
There are different kinds of doors here. That's what I was thinking about. It wasn't just been knob. But as you look through the keyhole, you will see that there's a lady there in kind of these peasant-looking robes, maybe with a sort of a white, dirty Scotch bonnet on her head as she holds this basket. But you can see that she's just sort of swaying. She's wearing sort of a long white skirt that is, well, barely even white anymore. It's just muddied up and covered in filth. But you can see her, like, very lower leg, her sort of around her ankles, and you can see that these large blisters and scabs are forming around her ankles, and more necrotic decay on her skin, on her very pale, gaunt skin.
Hello?
Hello?
No response, just more sort of...
So there's someone in there, a woman, but she doesn't look right. She looks infected.
All right.
And she's not responding.
Ironically, I'm not good at healing disease.
I mean, we should check if she's all right, though, right? I mean, she doesn't look all right. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. I don't think she's in her right mind, but I'm gonna sort of knock on the door.
As you do this, and you look for the keyhole again, just no response. It just does not seem to be responding to you at all.
She's completely unresponsive.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we can check on her. Is the door locked?
Yeah, I'll pick the lock.
Yeah, as you pick the lock. Go ahead and roll me... Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand check then, please.
Is it trapped?
Oh, bit late to ask that, Lugus. Tell you what, Lugus, as you did ask while the dice was rolling...
I assume it's trapped. One walk away, I can...
Roll me an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
A 19. What I will say is, and to be fair, this was did not visibly look trapped, which is why I didn't bring it up on Flopsy's passive perception. But as you twist the tension wrench within the lock itself, Flops, and you pick that last pin, you hear the your turning tool turn and the lock click as you've got all the bins or the pins in the right bidding. The lock turns, but then you hear this almost like this boom, and this rush of air comes throughout the lock itself. Lugus, you with a 19 Arcana, you definitely get the sense that something was triggered by opening this door, or unlocking this door, I should say.
We felt it through the keyhole?
Yeah, almost like this puff of sort of air and this almost this
like an alarm spell kind of thing?
I'll say with a 19, definitely not the alarm spell, but kind of something more akin to a sensory spell. So, yeah, with a 19, you get the sense that this kind of spell would be placed on something to, say you had a belonging that you didn't want a brother to get, you would place this spell on that item, and if it ever moved, if it ever got nudged in any kind of way, it would notify you that something has happened to it.
Okay. What was that?
I mean, we can just hope it was owned by that Abishai. I think that was...
It's probably close to the Pit Fiend, right?
Yeah, let's go with the Pit Fiend.
Right, okay, let's open the door really quickly. Right, I'm going to open the door very quickly. On like,
excuse
alert
me,
now.
ma'am, are you all right?
Yeah, so as you open the door, nothing else seems to happen. Just that something signaled as the lock was open. As you open it, it's just a female that's there. I can obviously open this on the back of that. There's nothing actually in there. But as you open it up, you see this female in front of you, just wearing these they look like peasant clothes, but only because they're just so filthy. But you get the sense that this is almost like a resident of Neverwinter. You can see now more clearly that their skin is just scabbed, blistered, pussy, and just turning necrotic. As you sort of make eye contact with this individual, you see that their eyes are just full of just almost completely jet black, almost like they're blind. But they just have no cognitive dissonance that you're even there. They just... yeah, very zombie-like.
Lucas, what is this?
Lord. I think that's... I know, but I'm guessing a charmed civilian, but maybe some horrible shit started to spread. I doubt Asmodeus takes good care of them.
Okay, I am going to hurriedly head over. Do I see anything through these doors that would be worth noting?
The only thing through that door you would see is just more slum beds, as it were. So, same thing there. What I'll say is, before you open that door, yeah, Lugus is sort of on the case.
Hello.
What I will
Hi.
say is, because you guys have cleared the area, let me just do this for you.
Are you going to turn off
I'm
walls?
going to turn off the walls, yeah. There you go.
Oh, I can see everything.
So
There's a boat.
There is a boat.
I love boats.
So I'll say you spend a minute sort of clearing the area, making your way through things, but there doesn't really appear to be anything else in this area that we're in, other than this one person locked in this particular room that you were in.
Why would there be an alarm against that woman? Why would there be alarm for that?
I mean, it could be she carries a horrible illness. And maybe she was like being quarantined away from the other civilians.
In the sewer?
I mean,
I am gonna close the door back up as well, so that she's in there.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, no worries.
We'll be back for you.
Okay.
But yeah, now knowing, so basically, I would have done a clean as quick of a clean sweep as I possibly could of the whole area.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of check anything, maps, battle plans, any form of information that might give us some hint as to what's happening or where things are.
Yep. Both of you roll an investigation check for me then, as you both make a quick scurry around this place.
Easy.
18, 19.
Well, that was my arcana.
Oh yeah, that was your arcana check. 23. Okay, that changes something. What I'll say is, you don't find anything like you suggest, like maps or plans or stuff. This probably isn't the area that they wouldn't let that pit fiend and that Abishai really hold. They wouldn't hold in much of a station here. But you sort of make your way around. You can see that there are other rooms or other beds or things like that where you get the sense that it's been prepared for other individuals like the one that you've just found to be imprisoned, maybe, if that's as you infer it to be. So you get the sense that there were others that were potentially down here or are coming down here. I will say that you find a couple of notes written in demonic that you would be able to read, Lugus, that just says, protect her at all costs. You will probably find another note that mentions it has begun. There are another note with your names on it. Violet Cottontail, Lugus Brushtail, probably a couple of scrawlings of all of your faces.
Before we head off, the disease in that woman, does it look like it's curable? As a goddess of death, would I know if this is like fatal?
Make a medicine check.
And if it is a disease.
6.
Divine guidance.
I'll say just go ahead and do a medicine check yourself, Lugus, as well. I'm augmenting this slightly. This is like a divine medicine check from you both.
Okay. Oh, shit, Lugus.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I miss all of my attacks, but I am a fucking genius.
Flopsy, with sort of a low roll of a 6, you've
Plus 7.
plus 7.
6, 7.
Don't do it.
Oh, no. That's a minus.
You start to those memories start to just sort of flash in your mind. Those memories that aren't exactly yours but are yours, sort of those Raven Queen's memories, and you capture this memory, this bleak, almost black and white image, but black and white where the surroundings, the god war is occurring, and you can see an injured person against this blackened oil on the floor against a burning tree, and you see that it's an injured soldier wearing this metal plate armor, and you recognize the disease at the same time. And Lugus, you also sort of instantly know that this is very much a sign of Asmodeus. It is a disease that specifically comes from him. Almost less a disease, more of a curse, but looks like a disease. To answer your question, is it curable? Not by your hand.
And
Asmodeus.
Perhaps.
One more thing we need from him, then.
But why does he want to protect her?
How many times can you use that mind blank?
Once.
A day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can use it now.
Because if you can't think of a reason to use it again. I mean, if she is just charmed and this disease hasn't like rotted her vocal cords away.
I mean, I was thinking of using it once we get to Asmodeus because, to be honest, I have 0 wisdom, so.
Yeah, and that guy, I really don't like him. And he has shown me some horrible shit.
Look, I know this is going to sound really callous, but I think she needs to be put out of her misery.
Oh. There's got to be a reason they're keeping her alive, though. And I hate to say this, but we might need him to get the upper hand on gases.
That's true. I'm just going to look back at her and I'm just going to be like, but why does he want to keep her alive? Why was this door
No.
trapped? Why did an alarm go off within someone? If it's important to them, that's probably not good.
Yes. Yeah. This is a moral conundrum. That's a bad word to say in a Scottish accent.
Conundrum.
Conundrum.
Purple burglar alarm.
Burglar.
Purple burglar alarm. Yeah, no, don't let me try. I mean, I don't want to say it's up to... I probably couldn't bring myself to do it. Not right now, at least. There's too much I don't know.
I don't want to leave it like that. It's wrong, it's slow, it's painful, and it's not her anymore. You can't tell me that thing is a person anymore.
She might be. But if it has gripped her mind...
Do I still see, like, as the Raven Queen, do I still see any semblance of her person?
Ooh. I'd say there's this black sort of wisp around her as you focus in, as you sort of try to get into the mind of your divine self, as those memories sort of flood into your mind, as you sort of kind of remember, you kind of place yourself almost in that, almost thinking as someone else. You're not thinking as Flopsy, you're almost thinking as the Raven Queen, and you start to see this black, ghostly sort of smoke aura emanating off her, almost like reminiscent of someone's soul. And the presence of this aura that you see, you also see it on Lugus as well, even in this black smoke, that you get the sense that the soul is present within this person.
Can I talk to it?
I don't see why not.
The souls of live people?
I don't know.
No.
You can try.
Wow.
Excuse me? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Alright. For this specific instance, I'm going to go to a break at the moment, but roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Eve?
You're good at wisdom.
I'm not good at wisdom. I've got a +1 to my saves.
I believe in you. Just think I'm a paladin.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
But is this one of the ones you want to save?
This, you want to save this. That's it. That's a failure.
I'm going to get cursed, aren't I?
We'll see. We'll be back in a moment as we just quickly go for a break. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Froze again. God, I don't know why. It just happens. We're back. Right, Lugus, what I need you to do first of all is put you back to where you were.
I was having fun in the pipes.
I know you were having fun, and the tent that we have found.
And the tent.
But, Flopsy, as you stare at this individual in front of you, seeing almost the room go darker and this shadowy sort of aura wisps off of this as you reach within, you can feel, well, you start to see that this person in front of you, this humanoid, the eyes are so dark that they're almost, you start to hear whispers sort of saying, "Violence, violence, Cottontail." But then that name starts to fade. It starts to become Raven, nearer, and these whispers towards you as you catch eyes with these black marbles in this humanoid, as you start to just almost become mesmerized by it. You feel your body start to sort of sway, your head becomes lightheaded. And you start to see the mouth of this humanoid start to move. As it sort of just cracks open, the jaw goes down and wide as it almost just yawns in front of you.
I've found you. How are you doing, sister?
All the worse for seeing you, I suppose.
What's your plan?
Can I ask you the same question? What are you planning on doing with these people? What are you infecting them with?
I'm going to kill them.
But why do it like this? And I'm going to sort of like gesture to her.
Why do you think I was responsible for this?
Was it not you?
No. This world has been poisoned long before I got it.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Try to insight check the Lord of Lies.
And this will be quite hard because this is through a persona, is it?
Yeah. I'm going to fail. Oh,
Oh,
23.
ooh.
Just in case, take another divine.
Well, no, I'm going to say no, Lugus. Because...
Oh, mate, can I not use my God Justice powers to realise shit's going on?
What I'll say is, as you look on, Lugus, you don't see any of this happening. You just see Flopsy almost in like this drunken state, as it were. Not talking, not really moving. It's only been a couple of seconds, so I don't suppose the alarm of it has really kicked in yet. But she's being unusually quiet for wanting to speak with this individual. Something is going on. So I'll say that, yeah, divine guidance, not really something you can do right now. But Flopsy, as you sort of just look around, you can see that the room almost starts to change. You see beneath your feet this granite sort of rock, this sewer-like stone that's beneath your feet starts to fade. Your feet is on soil instead, as the surroundings start to disappear, and you find yourself in an open field with trees on fire, the sky black as ash. You feel your lungs sort of choke up, sort of become quite almost that feeling of asthmatic as smog completely fills your lungs. And stood in front of you is this very pristine, sort of gentlemanly looking figure with a sort of a handlebar mustache and a monocle, wearing these sort of very high robed clothes. Do you know where we are, Raven Queen?
Looking around, it looks like the start of the cataclysm, right?
Yeah.
It's 2,000 years ago.
Yes.
After the world blew up.
You're starting to remember your past. You're starting to realize who you are. Me and you are cut from the same cloth. We shouldn't be enemies. We should be together, as it was meant to be.
What? The Lady of Death and the Lord of Lies. Together.
It's got a ring to it, doesn't it? I'm not the enemy here. Gattus Cross is your enemy.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me that twice. We're actually planning on coming your way fairly soon. Might want to keep an eye out.
You pose no threat to me. But I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that because by the time you reach me, you might understand that I am not the enemy, and you may join me.
It's interesting that you thought we were coming to get you.
Were you not?
I'm gonna play coy here.
Tell me quickly, Lugus Brushtail. Does he know who he is? Does he know what he represents?
All right, this is Vicky asking. He knows that it's basically like the power of Tia passed on, isn't it?
Yeah.
He knows a little bit. He's putting the pieces together slowly.
His story will end in this time. It's not a nice ending for Lugus Brushtail, it never was. Tyr made sure of that. The same as your friends, Flopsy, Violet. What would you like to be called these days, anyway?
Whatever floats your boat.
Your friends, it doesn't end well for them, whatever way you look at it. There is no winning this anymore. This world has lost. The time for change was 2,000 years ago, and Tyr made his choice. I'm just making the best of a bad situation. You are the only one that can live a life after this. The rest of them need to die.
To live a life in a world like that isn't living.
Well, what if I were to tell you a way to kill Gattus Cross?
For free? Oh, you're too kind.
I would require something from you, of course.
Such as?
One of those shards that you have within you.
No.
Hmm.
You're asking to buy a higher price. Not only do they not want to leave, but I'm also the custodian of them now. And to give any one of them away would be doing a disservice to the person that has allowed me to come back here.
You understand that he needs those shards to complete what he's planning, right?
That's why when he wants them, asks for them, or tries to take them, I also won't say yes to him either. I will do whatever it takes to fight against it.
Then you will all die. And you will doom this world. That is what I'm trying to prevent. I at least want this world to exist.
No, you want this world to die too. You just want to recreate it in your own image. Which is what Gattus wants to do. Two megalomaniacs vying for a world that they don't want to exist in order to make one that they want.
Tough cookie to crack, you, aren't you? Well,
I've been through a lot of shit in my life. let's try a different tactic.
I know where Julius is. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to come. I shouldn't say. I'm going to. I was going to.
TMI, Paul. TMI.
I'm going after him. And I'm going to make you watch.
Do your best. Better people than you have tried and failed. Time and time again.
Julius is weak. Doesn't know who he is. Still drinking from the bottom of a bottle. I can break him.
And yet, out of the two of you, which one of you has more strong allies with you to fight and help?
This will be your last chance. And that chance is now gone. I have offered my hand to both of you many times. Me and Lugus have a score to settle. I will make him watch as all of you perish, but I will keep you alive. I will serve you up to Gatter's Cross, and I will make Lugus watch as he tears you apart, searching for those shards. This world is lost. This world is doomed, and I was your only chance in saving it. Yes, my methods may have been a little hellish, but it was at least the worst way. The best of a bad situation, I mean. Look, I got a lot of things going on at the minute. I might slow my words. You there, get over there. Make sure the anti-magic field is up.
Look, I'm going to forget that you said that, because I think when we next meet and we next talk, you might want to listen.
I don't think so. The time of talk is over. Fuck. I'm going to kill you all.
Then I wish you the best of luck.
I don't need fucking luck, you dumb fuck.
As you see this image sort of just fade away, as this gentlemanly figure starts to almost turn into a rage. You can see these horns start to bellow out. The trees start to ignite even further, but then the soil fades away and you find yourself back in the sewer, with this zombie-like figure just sort of looking at you. But you do start to hear these whispers as you are still looking within, and you can just hear these voices, but this is going to be an interesting one. Actually, I was saving this, but this feels like the right moment. The argon shards within you start to sort of vibrate slightly. They start to move around, and this orange tether sort of makes its way around this individual in front of you. Lugus, you start to see Flopsy in front of you. This argon sort of orange, green, blue tether sort of make its way out, almost like the beam from a Ghostbusters proton pack, as it sort of makes its way around this individual. But these tiny little tendrils from the back of Flopsy start to make their way towards you. Do you back away, Lugus? What would you do?
I mean, what has her behead? Is she just blank face?
I'd say you're cognizant. She's probably was blackface, but you're pretty cognizant now, Flopsy.
Do I feel like this is a bad thing? Am I going to warn Lugus to not be tethered?
I'm not going to tell you.
Is this the argon acting on its own accord?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to trust it. But I've promised it that I'll trust it. So I'm going to trust it.
All right. Perhaps you get that impression from Flopsy, Lugus, but yeah.
Okay. Is this a chill thing? Have you had any dings?
It's
Good
actually
dings, bad dings?
Do I hear any dings?
Me role playing.
You don't.
This is me role playing.
You don't hear any dings.
They've got the Scottish.
It's almost like this tether coming from you to this individual in front of you, but these tiny little spider-like tendrils from sort of around the back of your waist just heading towards Lugus. They're not trying to grasp at you, Lugus, but they're just ever so slowly just creeping towards you. Almost like they're just about to little tiny needles.
Use kind of terminology, please. Stop using creepy words. Say they meander over to me, all nice like, and hold out their cute little fluffy little hands.
Stroke my face.
They give you a boop on the nose.
Yes, correct. Now I'm down for this. Don't say creeping needles.
What would you?
Yeah, I'm just. I don't know what else to do.
Would you back away, Lugus, or would you allow it to?
You know what? Argyle has been treating me bad this whole time, but I rolled that nat 20 on that persuasion check to convince the Argon guy or girl. So I reckon I'm gonna this one opportunity. I'm gonna trust it, and if it bites me in the arse, I'm never gonna trust it again.
Okay.
I touch the creeping needles.
As you do, this image comes into your mind of Tyr and the Raven Queen just in this small, dark room. You start to see this conversation happening between the two, but you don't hear words. You can just hear these mouths moving, these hand gestures sort of between them both. You see that Tyr holds out almost this piece of paper. And as you look on at this piece of paper, these two individuals, Tyr and the Raven Queen, they don't notice you're there, but you see this piece of paper and it has your name written on it, Lugus Brushtail. You see other names, Magnus Brushtail, Alexis Brushtail, all of your siblings' names on the same list, but yours being at the top, yours being the most emboldened. Roll an insight check as you look at Tyr's and the Raven Queen's reactions to this.
Me as well.
Yeah, I'm going to say you can see this as well.
15.
Shit.
14. You both sort of get the sense from both individuals. I'd say, Flopsy, you're staring more at sort of the Raven Queen with this kind of image. And Lugus, you're obviously looking at Tyr. You can see a sadness in their faces as whatever they're talking about, there's something to do with you, but you can't quite tell, but there's a sadness in their face. And then that image suddenly fades. And you feel your magic, Lugus, this innate magic that you've got, and almost this divine magic within you as this image fades, starts to become, I don't know how to describe it because we don't have magic in our world, but you feel more sturdy, you feel more determined, you feel more at ease with your abilities, like it is easier for you to do certain things, or more stoic, more nothing can stop you casting spells. As these argon needles sort of then just retract from you, as they sort of just not pierce your skin, but almost just like get tangled up in the weaves of your fluff, and then just sort of go back into Flopsy.
Was that? What happened to the lady?
You will see that the lady in front of you just kind of slumps to one knee, Flopsy, and just sits down on the ground. You can see the necrotic starts to fade on the leg slightly, but not enough. Almost just like it's healed very, very slightly, and this individual just sits cross-legged on the ground, still in this zombie-like state. But you see the argon this tether start to weave around their body. Their hair starts to grow this tiny bit of colour back. And then you start to hear those chimes, those chimes again. And you just hear the word help. And time, help time, patience.
Oh, it's help time.
As in, like, give her time to heal.
Perhaps, yes.
Okay, then we need to get her out of there. Right, okay, I'm going to run over to her and try... Is she quite malleable? Can I just, like, pull her up to her feet and she'll just kind of, like...
Like very much a ragdoll body, but stiff,
Yeah.
like you can... Almost like a mannequin, as it were.
Okay, I'm gonna pull her up and I'm going to sort of maneuver her out of the room. And I'll say to Lugus, she'll heal, but it's going to take some time. We need to get her out of here somewhere. We need to get her somewhere safe.
I could put her in a tube, or we could. I mean, we could always send her back.
They
the
were
way
said-
we came.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that.
But surely the ship that dropped us off's fucked off by now. I would assume.
But still outside the city, right?
Were we on the big map we were shown? Was there like a refugee center? Because I imagine they would have set, because they know there are tons of hostages.
There would have
probably
been.
have set one up.
Yeah, for sure. There would definitely be an area outside for the fallen, for the injured. Just anything like that. Very much staging camps, as there were.
Yeah. I mean, do we have enough time to literally just take her to the nearest one?
Do you think we could make a call? Someone could come and get her?
Pick her up? I mean, I only have... do I have... I don't think... I think all my sendings... I mean, my brothers, they're still on the ship.
Them to come and get her?
Yeah. First of all, I'm gonna complain to them that they're on a ship and not helping in the fight, probably. Okay, I will sending Janus.
Hello, brother.
Janus, I found a lady.
Not the time for that.
I think
lad.
she's a. No, not that.
Right.
We found her in the sewers in a hidden prison of Asmodeus's. Very heavily guarded. She had 2 Rabashais and a pit fiend watching over her. I think she's very important somehow.
Sounds important.
Yeah, she was cursed, but we managed to maybe heal it. But she's still recovering. Would you be able to pick her up if we sent her back to the sewer entrance?
Hey, we'll make our way down. You just headed down. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I can locate your position. You'll have something on you that Janus will know, right? So your brothers, so like a little pin or something like that, and he'll sort of say to you,
yeah,
that pin, brother, just place it down where you want us to be, and I can locate object specifically on that point, and I can find exactly where it is.
Okay. Oh, so we can just leave it here and you can grab her.
If that's what you want to do, brother. Time's running out.
Okay. I will remove said pin, and does she have clothing?
Yeah, she's got sort of peasanty, filthy clothes.
I'll pin it on her rags.
No.
So just in case she wanders off.
By the way, brother, as a bit of an update, it's not looking good up here. The armies cannot reach the centre. We need our magic users. They just can't enter it. They're useless inside the centre of the city.
Yeah. I mean, we've found the guy who supposedly set that up. I think I can assume it's whatever's causing it, it's mechanical. In some nature.
Perhaps, lad.
Because Grass is apparently an engineer, but I found his corpse in a tube.
How interesting, brother. Sounds like it's that shit. Sounds like it's made up, that shit, on the spot.
No, I'm gonna no, because I know the guy. Aho's a smart fella. I always trust his judgments.
Hey. Well, I'm on my way, brother.
Yeah. Well, we'll be heading off, finding the source of this anti-magic. Thank you.
Good luck to you, brother. Godspeed.
You too. Indeed. Bye.
Bye. Cool. So, yeah. What are you guys up to?
We'll put her somewhere safe. We'll leave the pin with her.
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll close the doors, make it look like we were never here, and then we're going to go south, I presume.
South?
Yes, as long as there's nothing else here.
Oh, all right.
Not even in the cool-looking pipes and tent.
I'll say you've spent some time here now. Cool. What you'll do is, let me just do that.
And as we're going, I'm going to say to Lugus, oh, by the way, I might have angered Asmodeus a little bit.
Oh! And that, I mean, there's good and bad things for that. Good, you pissed him off. I don't like him being happy. Second of all, that's not real, isn't it? Has our plan changed then?
I didn't mean to. It was more that he was asking for basically, he said that I'm apparently the only one that can survive in this new world that he's creating. He's against scatters. He wants to work with us, but he was only going to work with us under the proviso that I gave him an Argon shard, which I wasn't really up for. So basically, he was ready to cut us off completely. I've told him, maybe just wait until we next converse, and then perhaps he might change his mind. He doesn't think he will, but obviously he doesn't know what we have, so.
Yeah. Nice giving your cards goes, Luna, what are you doing? Make a decision. Stop showing your ass to the camera.
Yeah, he's pretty pissy at the moment, but perhaps we can turn that around the next time we see him. By the way, he's going to murder all of you and he's going to make me watch. And he's got big plans for you.
I thought for a second I'd be able to get out of it when you said... well, yeah.
Oh, and also, you might want to warn Julius that apparently he knows where he is.
Yeah, but he's the Lord of Lies.
Oh, well.
He is also... Yeah, I'll give Julius a call. I'll do that
don't.
After the session.
I was going to say, please don't.
If you want me to record that for you, Andrew, and then you can play it to them tomorrow.
Oh, wow, that's a good idea, actually. I like that. We'll do that afterwards if you want.
Sure. I do that now.
Well, go on. Say the sending that you'd like to do now.
Julius, it's your boy. You're in some deep shit, deeper shit, even worse probably. Apparently, we just got off from Flopsy. Just got off from a call from Asmodeus, and apparently he's hot on your tail. Yeah. Just be wary for, I don't know, a giant demon-looking guy, I guess. Don't perish, please. Bye.
All right. Cool. Thanks,
I don't usually call people. Lugus has not got... Lugus is awkward on phone calls.
Cool. So as you guys head south throughout these sewer entrances, you sort of still take the route where you're following this red ooze, but you come up now to almost a dead end, as it were, in this sewer. Or almost like the passageway's been blocked off, almost like it's caved in with rubble. And you see the ooze just sort of coming out of the rubble or seeping into it and sort of seeping back from it, almost like it's pulsating like a bit of a heartbeat. But in front of you, you see a ladder that is going up towards the city surface.
Lucas, I just had a thought.
Hey?
What if the red ooze is the thing that's causing the magic problem?
I mean, I've been able to cast magic near it.
True. Maybe that's because we weren't near the centre.
Yeah, but it hasn't, it's been regular. We haven't, gotten more red ooze as we've been walking It hasn't been increasing in like quantity since we walked in. I think it's just there's an horrible monster in the walls.
Do we try to get rid of the monster? Is that something we're going to try to do? Or is that something that we're just going to be like, we'll do that another time? Let's put a pin in that one.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem to be actively aggressive at the very moment, and I don't want to fight this horrible lava thing at this scale as of yet. And we've received no news from Janus that there's a horrible magma thing on top side, so I think it's chilling here for a bit.
The debris wall that's blocking off the rest of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Is it giving off any heat, any energy, any sign of what?
Yeah, there's the same kind of properties that you would see that you saw from the ooze, but more, more of it. Essentially, it's seeping out through. It's rubble essentially. So there's lots of cracks, lots of holes, and the ooze is just sort of seeping from it. But you see that it's because you're on sort of flat level. The ooze isn't sort of spilling out anywhere. It's almost just pulsating out, almost like pussing out and then receding back, almost like lungs being sort of breathing in and breathing out as the ooze sort of seeps out and then kind of recedes back into the rubble.
Okay, that's weird.
Looking at it, with the wall of rubble, is there anywhere that we could maybe remove a couple of rocks without the whole thing collapsing or causing any problems?
Yeah. I'd say it's more just like almost like a rock slide. You get the sense that it would take you hours, even days, to get through this rubble if you wanted to try to do it. But yeah, you can just sort of pick up a rock and that sort of thing.
Right. Okay. I think we should put a pin in this one and come back to it. I'm just going to say, however, I do have grenades.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would take you days by hands with grenades.
Yeah, assuming this thing's not underground. We might be abandoning our stealthy approach if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm not suggesting that we do it now. What we could do, however, if we want to get away quite quickly, is we could perhaps use this as a possible Plan Z escape route, where if anyone's chasing us, we come down here, blow that shit up, and then, run.
Back the way we came, or through the horrible ooze?
Back the way we came, because then if anybody tries to come and follow us, they either get destroyed by all the magma lava things that come through the walls.
Yeah.
And we just gun it.
They'd look at... Hell yeah. If we are going topside, Lugus will crawl into your hood and disappear.
I will never. I'll climb up the ladder that's in front of us.
Cool. As you sort of make your way up this slimy, sort of rusty kind of steel ladder, you make your way up and you can, above you is almost this manhole cover. And as you sort of push it open slightly, you can just hear these muffled voices, and all of a sudden just these shouts and these screams, these clashes of steel could be heard as you just sort of break the seal of this manhole cover, and you can see that boots are just one of them smashes down on the manhole cover as someone runs over it, and you find yourself pushed back down, and you just have to push it sort of back up again, and you see spells being slung, swords being smashed through demons. One of the Whispering Wood soldiers gets a claw straight through their face and out the other side and then slung to the ground. There is a war happening in this city.
Okay, if the spells are being thrown, that means we're nowhere near the anti-magic field.
Correct.
Unless you want to go reverse all the way and then go as the crow flies. Just find the fastest route through the sewer. We've just been following.
I have been sort of doing the as the crow flies, as it were. So I've been, as you headed south, you went through some tunnels and you essentially did. You get the sense this is a large city, and you get the sense that actually I did draw the perimeter for the anti-magic zone. Yeah, going by your guys' perception checks and your way around and sort of your senses, you would get the sense that you're right on the edge of that perimeter of that anti-magic zone right now, if you were to pop up.
So we're on the edge. Okay, so we can still go from here.
Hey. Though I will not become uninvisible as soon as we enter it, I assume. Though it is technically a feature.
You gotta stay in my hood, and I will sleuth my way past everything as much as I can.
Cool. Let me know if things go shit.
You'll know by the screaming. Okay, and then I'm gonna go up through the manhole.
Cool. So you make your way up, and what you find is a lot of your soldiers are sort of just making their way through. And as much as you two can be sleuthy, you can be sneaky, no one's really paying that much attention to you because they're just focused on the fight. So you can almost just sort of blend into the crowds and make your way into almost like an alleyway, as it were, and try to take that sort of stealthy approach. Or would you try and go with the armies at the moment to try and almost blend in and weave in and out of the combat? How would you sort of play this? What I'll do,
I would probably stay out of the combat as much as I can, just because no one knows when an errant sword or a stray arrow will be coming in all direction.
I'm going to do this then. So as you make your way through the city, you find yourself here. I'll probably say sort of making your way through the shadows, things like that, keeping yourself out of view. No one's particularly looking in your direction. So I'd say at this point, nothing sees you at this point, but you guys are on this map, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So on this map, you will see devils just slicing at people. There are obviously quite a lot of tokens here, but there are thousands of people. You see El Gondo slinging spells. But with your passive perception, Flopsy, you see that there's an El Gondo right over here who you see has just sort of sat there about to cast a scorching ray and on these two demons in front of it. But you see as he does, one scorching ray exit his hands, his second scorching ray just about to come around, but then just sort of fizzles as he makes his way over this threshold that stops him from casting his spells.
So it's over here, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to say sort of battle map time, loose initiative, guys. How would you like to do this?
I'm going to...
You'll definitely get the impression that this is currently a fight that is losing, and there is an awful lot of devils in this area. If you were to engage here, it would be pretty bad.
Yeah. Right, first things first, we've got to get to the anti-magic thing. The more we can get to that, the quicker we can get to that, the better off they'll be, because they'll be able to use more magic.
Yep, go for it. That's
right.
Perfectly fine by me.
I am going to cast invisibility on myself, and I'm going to get my wings out. And rather than go through this battle with all of the bridge and everything, I'm going to fly up and over this kind of building.
Yeah, this large building. So it's probably about 90 feet tall. It's one of the large buildings here in Neverwinter. It controls the sort of the water flow. You see this tiny little sort of river stream that goes through the city. You can now see that the red ooze is completely diluted this water, as it were. It's essentially not water anymore. It is just this red sort of magma ooze that's just sort of flowing in one direction and another. As it makes its way underneath this building, you can hear sort of clings and clanks from mechanical engineering within this building just acting up. But as you sort of fly over, you are able to get a better glimpse of the battlefield. And you start to see that more central to the city. As you look over, you can almost see this threshold just like 30 or so feet in front of you, as it's almost like a dome completely above the city. You look up and you see that large looming Argon core, as it is still currently descending very, very slowly from the sky. You get the sense it's only probably about 1,000 feet above the city, like the tallest building in the city being the one at the very center. You get a sense it's only probably about 1,000 feet above that, but it is still descending, as it were. I would like you to roll a D20 check for me, please, Flopsy. Just a straight D20.
12.
As you look up towards the Argon core, you can see this like solar wave as it just instantly just erupts from this core, and it heads in your direction, almost like this swinging strike in your direction. You feel as it gets closer and closer, it's more like this megalith, almost like you're looking into the sun and you have to look away. As you sort of close your eyes, you feel as though this magical Argon force just almost hits you. Roll a D100 for me, please. And Lugus, if you wouldn't mind rolling
57.
a D100 for me as well, as you are on Flopsy right now.
I thought that was the opposite. 19.
Okie doke. Bear with me.
My hair now purple. I'm a purple bunny.
You're on the right lines, but Andy had some fun with this
Whoa.
one.
Wild magic.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh. Does that mean this is the Chaos Shard?
This
Chaos Core.
is a fun one. So you both gain 5 temporary hit points. There you go.
Oh.
Nice easy one for you.
Hell yeah.
What do I get?
Oh dear.
Wait, was that mine?
That was yours, Lugus, yeah.
We both just get 5 temp HP, alright.
Flopsy, you will start to feel yourself age. You will start to feel as though your skin becomes, well, your fur becomes more matted, more sort of aged very much. You can see that your facial feature, well, I suppose you can't really see, but you can almost see the end of your whiskers in your nose your whiskers begin to recede, and you just Lugus, you can see Flopsy become more dark and more Raven Queen-like, as it were, Flopsy, you feel like the memories of your mother and your father, you try to hold on to those memories, like you just sort of remember them jumping off of the ship and slashing away at things. You start to feel like you have to hold on to those a lot more than you probably should do. And you feel like you're losing a part of yourself, as it were, as these Argon waves are just hitting you multiple times over and over. You get the sense this Argon core is having a very negative effect on you at the moment.
Don't know that. Okay. Well, I'm going to basically speed up a little bit and try to get away from that as quickly as possible, get to the other side.
And as you get to sort of the center of this big building right here, you see as the roof begins to terraform itself. So the roof begins to start to deconstruct. The roof sort of almost like a puzzle, like it was built. It starts to unpuzzle itself and then build itself back up into a different kind of building, more like a mechanical spire that heads straight up into the sky, sort of impeding your movement, as it were. And as you try to sort of fly around, you see that this building that is materializing in front of you, almost terraforming this building, starts to impede your path as it tries to sort of get in the way. But you're quite fast. You manage to sort of just brush around it, and you get the sense that this building is trying to stop you from progressing. It's architecting itself in ways that shouldn't be possible. It's reconstructing this building to try and stop you from moving, essentially.
I've ever heard someone use architect as a verb.
But it's hard to portray that you get the sense that this Argon core is completely distorting reality and attempting to stop you, as it were.
Why is the Argon core wanting to stop us from turning the thing off?
What's going on?
The Argon core is being weird. It's doing things to try and impede us, and I don't understand why. And I am going to sort of search inwards here and sort of ask my inner shards. What the fuck is it doing?
You will hear the word Gatus.
That makes sense. Right, okay, basically Gatus is being a twat.
not new information.
Although
I do
why
have a quick question.
Why would Gatus want to stop us from turning off the anti-magic field?
I mean, that. I don't think it matters that he wants us to turn it off, that he doesn't want us to turn it off, because that's still fucking over both people, and I see that as a positive.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep like dodging and weaving and bobbing and.
He is. I mean, Gatus is a wizard. He uses Argon as an enhancer.
So
maybe he's weak sound.
What I would say, Flopsy, as you sort of your dexterous maneuvers in the sky, Lugus, you find yourself sort of having to hold on as you sort of use these aerial maneuvers to warp around this architectural building that's trying to very much almost try to grasp at you with its metal plates and its sort of roof tilings as they try and grab onto you, but you manage to sort of scoot through. What I'll say is I'm going to place you guys sort of around there-ish then.
Yeah.
Lugus, you feel as though you enter into this force field as you get pushed into it, and you feel your magic start to fade. But then you see these small little orange tendrils sort of come out from your chest, and that feeling that you had before when you let the Argon in the sewers, that you feel your magic start to power back up. You feel steadfast. You feel like nothing can stop your magic now, as the Argon appears to be helping you, sir.
See, it's good. It loves you too.
Oh, that's lovely. Hello. Ding dong.
And at this point, so could I get you guys to roll me 5d20s each for me, please?
Oh, God.
Oh, I hope
all
this
together?
isn't damage.
Or individually?
Yeah, just all together. I can read them individually.
Those are quite good, actually.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Average.
Oh, Flopsy's done all right.
I have, yeah, I know.
Lugus, yours all right.
One of my guys. One of them isn't.
Yeah, I'm sort of taking an average of them. Flopsy, very good. Yours, pretty good, Lugus. I'm going to say this fight that's happening below you, you get the sense that as you popped up, this fight was not being won, but you see more reinforcements come from your direction. More of the sort of these drow figures you see as they come in and start weaving their sort of necrotic energies towards the devils. Their spells come out. One of them just casts like power word stun as these devils start to seize up, and you get the sense as you cross through this threshold, as you're entering deeper into the city, that perhaps this fight has actually equaled out on this battlefield in particular, that they might actually stand a chance.
Lugus,
yeah.
do you think that you could, as we're doing this, maybe you could contact your brother and see, if they do have the heroes with them, perhaps the heroes could join in this particular fight and help them win?
But if Janus has the heroes of Faerûn with them?
No, not Janus. Alexis, Arturus, whatever. I don't.
Arturus. That's
if you remember,
those ones.
If you remember,
I don't think I have them. They're not in.
You tried it last session. You weren't able to contact them.
That's right. They were in the anti-magic field, weren't they?
Yeah. I might be able to get.
Oh God, are we going to meet ourselves in this session?
I might be able to do that now that my magic's been juiced.
Give it a go, see what happens.
Spending. Let's go with Atticus.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
Hello?
25 words, mate.
Please respond. It's a very new experience thing for me. I think I'm Argon powered now.
It's your boy. It's Lugus. Please respond. Bye, love you.
And because of the Argon, you will hear a response.
Lugus, brother, is that ye? Please don't say this is one of Asmodeus's tricks.
Well, so you can't respond to this one, sadly.
Oh,
so
damn!
So you sort of get this message back, and
I can't believe it's you, brother. Although, this might be one of Asmodeus's tricks. If you are my brother, we're in the centre of the city. We need your help.
And then that's where the transmission cuts off. You get the sense that perhaps he's not able to message you back because he's not so Argon inclined, maybe.
Oh. Okay. So you're saying I might be able to message Argon inclined individuals?
No, what I'm saying is your power is you were able to cast sending. Someone was able to reply to that sending, but they wouldn't be able to sort of send you or message you. You're able to do it and they're able to get one reply.
Okay, so I could just do it again because
you could do it again if you want.
Way of spending cost spell slots. Sure. Yeah, I'll send him another message again. Yeah, it is me. We're mainly focused on getting rid of this anti-magic so we can maybe turn the tide of this fight. It's just, are you safe? Who are you with? Are the heroes alright? We could use them here.
Hey, I'm alright, brother. I'm sorry that it's taken us so long to get back. I found the 4 heroes of Faerûn. I'm with 3 of them. One didn't get out alive, I'm afraid.
I know it now canonically. Once again, Brumdeck's forgotten.
Rip Simney.
Oh yeah, and there's a bloke called Brumdeck here.
Okay. Violet.
Yeah.
He didn't reply to my question of can the heroes come here, but I do have. There's some bad news. Whatever happened up there in the Argon Core, that wasn't coming for Baldur's Gate. I think it took one of the heroes with it. There's only 3 of them.
Well, it's still 3 more than we had before, I suppose. But not ideal. And they must be feeling like shit.
And they've got Brumdeck. Remember Brumdeck? From the games?
Oh my god! He's still alive?
I know! Apparently.
What?
Yeah. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen Brumdeck.
Jesus. Why? How? What?
I don't know.
And that man has like 9 lives. He must be a fucking cat. Still heading in that direction, by the way.
Yeah. What I'll say is, are you keeping flights, or are you going to head back down to the city streets?
I am going to back down. Basically, I only did that so that I could get over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'll say then. You head back down to the city. Most of the fighting is happening in the main streets. There are obviously people within the alleyways and sort of back streets, which is where you've managed to find yourselves now. But they're more of these zombie-like civilians as they sort of march forward. You see one of these zombie-like civilians sort of marches forward, meets up with one of the devils. The devil sort of hands the civilian a spear, and it just sort of gradually walks into the fight and just starts plunging this spear into like the Whispering Wood soldiers as one of them gets injured, and then they just plunge a sword into this civilian's chest as this civilian then falls. You get the sense it's sort of self-defense, as it it were. So as you're heading through these back alleys, both of you roll a stealth check for me, please.
Okay. 25.
I'll add a divine guidance to that.
I'm sure you will. Go on. Oh, it's pretty good. All right. Yeah, you both sort of make your way through. What I'll say is there are buildings in these back alleys, but I assume you guys aren't too interested in that. What's your intention here? You're in a big city, so and this is D&D. Do whatever you like.
Make a fine line, like a beeline for the center where we know that the anti-magic field is roughly emanating from, in the quickest and yet most inconspicuous way possible.
Okay. What I will say is then, and the stars do align on this one, is as you make your way around the back alleys, you start to almost recognise where you are. You two weren't so familiar with Neverwinter the first time you were here, but you do start to recognise where you were, and you start to realise that you are essentially next to the tavern that you were originally at, very much right next to the city centre where you first met. You first met a lot of people. You saw the magician out in the street, sort of doing his illusions. You remember that the carnival was right in front of you in the city square.
This is Lucy's pub.
Lucy's pub, yes.
The Morning Wood.
The Morning Wood.
You're saying we walk past the Morning Wood?
You can have.
I was gonna call it the Morning Glory because that's what I used to call it, but I knew that was wrong.
You can have heroic inspiration for remembering the pub name there, Lugus. Well done.
I already have like 3-fold.
Can I have Lugus's heroic inspiration?
Yeah, exactly.
I give it Flopsy.
That is rules as written, by the way. If you already have heroic inspiration, you can give it to someone else.
Nice, thank you.
There you go. Don't worry about it anytime. I don't use mine enough.
So yeah, you do walk past it. It is a desolate shell of itself. You get the sense that most buildings that you're passing are vacant. Windows have been smashed in, scorch marks up the sort of the wooden buildings. The stone you see is all cracked. You can see that this ooze, this river of ooze that you saw just before, is also within the walls of all of these buildings as well. Bricks sort of coming out with this oozing red liquid. You get the sense that it's not just underneath the city, it is part of the walls, the architecture of this city. It is everywhere.
I'm tempted to take the bell from the Morning Wood.
I think she took it with her, actually. She
it's the bell that was on the counter, yeah.
She took the bell up. I didn't know if she had like an own mirror.
No, I think that is the bell in the harmony. She took it with her and placed it in the harmony. Anyway.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, this is grim.
This is not pleasant. Come on, we need to be as... What, do you want to go into the morning?
There's one thing I'm curious about.
What?
The Magic Emporium.
That's the northern side of the city. That's nowhere near here.
Yeah, that's like Wyatt.
Well, I guess if you ever, we need to find Ephraim. Wherever else, we need to find where he's trapped. And I'm just thinking there might be a way to get access to whatever demi-plane the Magic Emporium's on through that.
That's a good shout.
Or at least locate him.
Right, okay, here's the plan. Magic portally thingy. Go to Atticus and what's his face. Go get the heroes, see what they're doing. Meet up with Julius and Hugh, and then either go and try and taunt Asmodeus a little bit more because it's fun, or go to the Magic Emporium and look for Ephraim.
I'd rather do Ephraim if I'm being honest.
I'd rather do that as well. Yes, let's do that.
Onwards.
Run, rabbit, run.
I'm running.
Cool.
Well, running stealthily in the shadows, behind
Running-
boxes and all this
running.
shit.
Yeah. Doing the tiptoe run.
Yeah. As you make your way up a little bit more, you do start to encroach on the city centre. Okay, you start to see these monumentous hellish flames cutting off the main, very much central park area where the carnival once was. What I'll say is you can't see through the hellish flames, but you can hear this hellish laughter coming from within the flames itself. Almost like this road that you're seeing, probably about 30 foot across, just has this massive flame wall up in front of you. You get the sense within that is the main city square that perhaps Atticus, Alexis and all of that are, but you're currently being cut off from that part at the moment. Now, you do know the topology of this area. What I'll do, actually, to better describe this, where's my Neverwinter map? There it is.
Haha.
Right.
What Vicky's you?
Can you see this? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going
What's
to... This is the map. Can you see the map?
Yes, I can. I can
So-
see the map. I didn't know which scribble you're talking about.
You guys are probably about here. Can you see where I'm drawing here?
Mm-hmm.
So these are like the sort of the taverns around you. Now, this circle that I'm drawing is the city centre. However, there's large council buildings all sort of around here. There is one large council building here. It's the council building that you entered in order to register for the Neverwinter Games. There's a large council building here, which is where the announcement took place in the first time you were here in Neverwinter. This is probably where the tavern is. Time Museum
Was
is
that the
probably
Squirrel
around
Heist?
here. Sorry?
Was that Squirrel Heist?
Squirrel Heist was actually on this building here.
Okay.
So yeah,
Alright.
so you're currently cut off from sort of this area, just from hellish flames.
Do the hellish flames
Wasn't-
only exist
wasn't-
where the path is, or could we like go onto a building and make our way through?
They go
Wasn't our goal-
right up, very much so. So you could try to go over the top of them or see over them. You could give it a go.
Wasn't our goal the epicenter of this big circle? So we need to be more over here.
You get the sense that this square that I've just drawn with Andy's wonky eye was supposed to be the very centre. Look like fucking centre to me.
So it's gonna be behind the council buildings or in the council buildings.
No, I can't tell you that.
Are you saying we're up with Squirrel Heist Part 2?
Squirrel Heist Part 2. Bunny Boogaloo.
Oh, actually, Bunny Boogaloo, right? Oh yeah, because there's Bunny here.
Squirrel Heist 2, Bunny Boogaloo.
Cool. Where would you guys like to head? You can, by all means, there is this hellish fire in front of you. You get the sense that it is the main city centre, where it is being said that Talos is being held, specifically where it was told the beacon originally was. When that beacon was lit, that is very much in the city centre.
Question for the Argon inside me. Can you protect me from hellfire?
You hear these chimes just boom, 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 boom.
No.
No, fuck that.
We
Duly
could
noted.
probably- Yes. I could probably fly over it. That's my guess of avoiding the hellfire. But I thought our first goal was get rid of the anti-magic. We don't have to cross into the city centre to get to the anti-magic, do we? If it is in original council house.
The original council building is not directly in the centre. It was just off at the city centre, aka where I've drawn on the map.
But we think that the
But
heroes are in there, don't we?
do we want to grab
heroes first? Because I feel like that area is giving me big boss room vibes. Have you seen how many times he's circled it on the map?
I'm just saying that at
in
the
a
very
square,
least,
in a circle, in a square.
we can inadvertently rescue 3 to 5 people who would be useful for the fight around the city centre, so that we can then go and get that with a little bit more distraction.
And as a non-metagaming thing, I don't tend to like doing boss arenas, so by all means, do whatever you would like to do.
Gonna fly up high, and I'm gonna try and get over the hellfire from the air. That's the only thing I can think of. There's no other way around it, right? Lugus, this is a magic thing. I don't do magic.
We could always tunnel under it. Or is this like, can I do an Arcana check on this wall of...
Is it an illusion?
Wall of fire. Can I do an Arcana check on this wall of fire?
You can do an Arcana check if you're, from what you're implying, if you would like to check if it's an illusion, then I would prefer a investigation check. Well, do whatever you like.
Right, I tell you what, you do an Arcana check, I'll do an investigation check, and then we'll cross-reference.
Yeah. Either its way, I can't... Oh, okay, shit roll.
With a natural 20, Flopsy investigation, what I would say is this is hellfire. This is the type of fire. This is not illusion. This is something that... This is... How do I accurately describe this with a natural 20?
It's Bernie.
This is fire that... Well, it's more than that. This is fire that is originating from a very, very powerful divine being. You get a sense that whatever this is blocking you off from the center of the city. With a natural 20, what I will probably say is the creature or someone who summoned this fire would likely be very, very close.
Asmodeus is in there, isn't he?
Yeah, natural 20 gets you a lot of info.
Are we sure we want to immediately walk in there without an army of wizards at our beck and call?
I mean, true. Actually, no, you're right. Let's go for the anti-magic field first, then go and help the heroes. Because at the very least,
heroes.
They're legendary heroes. They've got a couple of spellcasters in there, I know that much. So at the very least, we'll give them a little bit more of an oomph. And then we can have a few Elgondos come and help them as well.
They've got both my brothers in there. They've got Bramdeck in there. He's level 20.
Oh, that natural 20 has... Would you have flown up otherwise? Would you have gone...
Yeah, I would have, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
that means the heroes are fighting Asmodeus.
I was about to have some fun with that.
Right. Flying over the buildings, but like towards the council building where we think the anti-magic is.
That's it.
Not towards Asmodeus, the Lord of Lies, miser of mischief.
I was gonna try and dispel it.
Well, I was gonna say, just before you move off then, both of you roll perception checks for me.
What's your passive perception again, Vic?
23.
Alright, good to know.
Oh,
Not
fuck
20!
hell, stop it! Stop it
I
now!
have grown eyeballs.
Not 20!
Luke.
What I will say then is, especially, it's good that you got this nat 20 because you speak like demonic, don't you? So Flopsy, you will just hear this infernal. Sorry, same bloody thing than me. You would. I know.
Demons. It's the language of devils, Andy.
Sorry.
Demons.
Sorry, Forgotten Realms lore people. Sometimes I forget mixed up. But Flopsy, you will hear just this horrible, grotesque sort of grunting sounds of voices, maybe from one or two particular individuals. But Lugus, you will hear these words, this voice that you know as the voice of Asmodeus, booming out across the centre of the city. Just find them. I want them dead. And Brushtail, I need him alive. The rest of them do what you want. Zorbol, bring me that
fucker's head.
So you what I'm saying is, with a natural 20, you get the idea that maybe he doesn't know the location of the four heroes.
Okay.
He doesn't know the location of the four heroes.
3 heroes, sorry.
Wait, I got Asmodeus doesn't know where the four heroes are.
Perhaps, yes.
Where us here, but he mentioned, I know their names, correct?
Yeah.
But he literally said, Zorbal, go find those fuckers.
Oh, as in Zorbal, comma, go.
Was that an order?
Zorbal, comma, go
Oh,
find
okay.
them. Yeah, not talking
Okay,
to
I got
Zorbal, as in
confused.
find Zorbal.
I thought he was searching for us because he mentioned me,
No.
and then he said Zorbal.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought, I got terrified for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's some good news. I don't think he knows where they are. So
That means
they're
they're not
safe
in
for
there.
now.
Right. Anti-magic, yeah?
If they are, they're being remarkably quiet. Yes, let's sort that out.
Right. Yeah, so fly over
I know
as stealthily as
I
possible.
know. Yeah, don't worry, I know every crack and crevice of this building.
I've stealthed through it as well, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, but like you only like stealth through from one room to the bathroom and then back out.
Wow.
We both ended up in the same place.
Yeah, but when we were both arrested.
What I'll say then, this is taking a turn. We will come here, and I'm like, obviously, again, the battle map only. I'll put you there so you can see stuff. The battle map only goes so far. I'm not going to say you guys are right here on the fucking steps, but as you walk up to the council building, you see these 2 large looming steps that you've once walked before, and in front of you is this large building. You see outside the front more a red Abishai. You see another sort of a bluish looking tendrilled lizard like creature, definitely with wings, and a more blackened looking Abishai creature over on the right. They seem to just be patrolling the area in front of this council building.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to enter straight from the middle. I'm going to enter from one of the sides. So I want to go like around the building and see if there's like a lesser entrance
Window?
somewhere. Like an open window, balcony or something.
Yeah, you guys go where you want to go. You'll definitely find windows. Probably, yeah, look, there's one there. There's plenty of windows.
Is there one on sort of like a higher floor? So I definitely
You're gonna have to look for you now.
There was definitely a balcony.
Wait,
Loads of windows up there.
Is this the pool room? Or is that the pool room? Have I found one of the... Is this... No.
Oh, I have found the piano room.
Wait, where the hell are... Oh, you're... Oh yeah, I forgot you guys could see through the window. Shit! Fuck it. Yeah, go on, carry on. Carry on. Yeah, it's fine. Oh,
These
God.
rooms are all empty. We could maybe run through them.
There's a door here.
They didn't have anyone at the back door?
Nope. They're Muppets.
And this place is empty.
Yeah, I'm just doing
They
a
only
quick...
have those 3 guys at the front.
I am just doing like a quick like look through because I just want to make sure that there's...
Yeah, you're fine. You carry on. Just cheese. You just absolutely cheesed my account up.
Right, I'm not gonna get
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's D&D. You guys, you crack on.
Right.
You're
So,
right. You're right, mate.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back to the everything seems really fucking empty in there. It's actually kind of unnerving. I'm assuming pick the lock at the back of the back of the house.
You don't need to. You still have an entire ring of keys.
I do. Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Oh,
that guy we made lose his job. that poor fucker, that poor cunt.
Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to check this trapped. Is it trapped?
It is not.
Can I
trapped.
check if it's magically trapped?
Right.
No magically trapped on that one. But yes, you
So
make
I am
you
being
make your way in.
sneaky, apparently, even though I don't potentially
What I'll
use it.
say
Right, okay.
is, with your passive perception, you do hear some murmurings and some grumblings coming from within this room here.
Okay.
Both of you roll wisdom saving throws for me, please. Have you entered this room?
12.
This is funny. You just, I didn't think you'd go through the back. I don't know why I didn't think you'd go through the back.
Steve.
Okay.
Actually, team backdoor. Why did you think we wouldn't go through
I
the
know.
back?
Oh,
It's
yeah. We are
absolute,
literally team back.
absolutely stupid. Right. I am going to. This is going to be interesting.
Did we both fail?
You both failed.
Big guess.
Fantastic. Okay, bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me just a second then. There we go, thank you. You may now continue. What I'll say is, because it was a failure, you don't necessarily notice anything that's happening.
Okay.
Check around this just to see what's going on. Check around this as well.
You do, is those sort of those murmurings and those sort of those zombie-like noises are sounding a lot more clearer now, Flops.
I hear something.
Oh.
Obviously coming from this direction.
I'm gonna go. Do I see anything from here? I can't see anything on the.
Yeah, if you can't see anything, you don't see anything.
Is it dim? What's the light situation in here?
I'll say dim. Yeah, I'll say this is very much a desolate house at this point. Not as much as Battlemap makes it look like it's a lived-in place. It is more desolate, clouded, sort of shrouded in gloom and fog, as it were.
Is there any indication where this like anti-magic is like emanating from?
Do we hear any like mechanical clunky noises?
I
Or,
would
like,
say no at this point.
I'm going upstairs.
You're going up those stairs.
Oh, do I want to teleport Flopsy Soft Mittens? Yes.
What? Where have you gone?
I want
Oh,
to teleport.
Where have you gone? That's
I
not
have
a...
two of me.
Oh, we can look. We've
I'm
loaded
still
into
here.
our, we've got our own. We've moved.
How have you done that? You've just
We have an
loaded...
option.
You... Sorry.
We have been given
Sorry.
new. We have been given powers. This is the powers of a god, Andrew.
How have you done this?
We can load
How have you done this thing? There's
Not
two
only
of
can
you.
we look through. There's two of us.
Right, well, bear with me a second. Let me put you both back over there and let me delete my original intentions for you too.
Do you want to teleport Flopsy Soft Mittens? Yes. Yes, I do want to teleport.
No, I did. That was a thing.
We've got new powers. We can look through windows and move to different scenes.
Okie doke. I need both of you to just roll me a stealth check for me, please.
I would have. Okay.
34.
An amount.
22. Oh, stop it. Just stop it. Right, where would you like to go, guys?
I'm so sorry.
I'm actually going to head over towards the double doors where the
Where we were arrested.
where we were arrested. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still technically on your shoulder. Or your head.
First of all, can I check? Is there anything coming from this other side of the room?
As in
Is that the door?
sounds.
Yeah, sounds. Is there a keyhole I can look through?
What I'll
like
say-
literally anything.
Is this door you find is more rotten than the rest, more sort of necrotic, almost like you could kick the door and it would just sort of crumble in front of you. It's like it's been damaged a lot more than the others.
Is there anything on either side of the door? Is there any way that I can see through, like a keyhole, anything? The slit between the doors?
Yeah, you can look through the sort of the slit, and you just see sort of a gloomy, moggy... I mean, look, I'll open it for you right now. The door is locked, but I'll sort of show you within. But there you go.
Right, something's in here. So I reckon... Try this, yeah?
I mean, we can. Can I do an Arcana check on this door?
You can. Please go and do it. But your passive perception, Flopsy, you will hear somebody coming up these stairs.
Right, okay. I'm going to be ready with the lockpick, so the moment the Lugus tells me whether or not this is safe, I'll go.
Okay. Let me get back to that.
17.
17, you get the sense that this is magically trapped. However, you're not too sure. You're nearly sure what this trap was, but you can't be sure what kind of trap this is. You just know that it is trapped.
Because you got to kill someone's coming.
This one's trapped. I don't hide.
Is this door open?
That door is also locked, but you do see again that it is. It's not as badly damaged as the others, but it is damaged. I'm going to say that you hear 2 footsteps coming up these.
Right,
these
I'm
steps.
gonna just
Don't
I'm gonna
teleport.
flatten myself against the wall. No, I'm staying here, but I'm just flattening myself against the wall and keeping an eye out for what's coming up behind us.
Lugus jumps into one of these pots and turns invisible.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. So you've pressed yourself up there. So what I'll say is, do you want to teleport? No, I don't want to teleport. I'm the fucking GM.
Do it. It's fun.
What I'm going to say, Flops, as you sort of look around, I'm going to move your token so you see them. You see 2 individuals there. Right, as they've sort of made their way up. One is going to make their way that way, and this one's just going to stay there for now. I'll say actions over to you guys. But as you looked around, Flops, roll me a history check.
21.
Yeah. One of these people, you see them, they're these gaunt figures, this black hair, but they're wearing this sort of plate armor. This plate armor is got these emblems on. They're almost like guard armor. You see the emblems of the city of Neverwinter. You heard them coming up the stairs because one of them had sort of almost like a utility belt on them, like a key chain, like a key ring, but the other one didn't. And with a 21, one of them, even in his necrotic way, you get the sense these are zombie sort of like charmed individuals. You recognize one of them. You recognize it as the guard you stole the fucking keys from. Being the one.
Well, he died in the battle when we were escaping, man.
He did indeed. But he is there, standing there.
Well,
I really hope the other one's not Adam.
That one's Adam, isn't it? Oh, no, wait. Oh,
I stole from the other dude.
Oh, bollocks. I thought his name was Adam. Yeah, fuck, I was so proud that I remembered.
No,
Adam was the guy that told us that we'd stolen from him.
Bollocks, yeah, it was.
Yeah, Adam was his replacement.
Oh, bollocks, I can't remember this guy's name.
No, Adam was his buddy. Adam was his guard buddy.
Yeah. Adam was the guard buddy, yeah.
Don't claim Adam's a hard name to remember.
Well, yeah. All right, but yeah, his name. I'll have to go and find it now. I have to go and find it because I was so proud I remembered his name from so long ago. But yes, you realise that this is that individual that you stole the keys from, and he is here.
Fuck, is he alive? She says to herself.
What? Who's there?
Looking with my sort of like, I guess, like my Raven Queenie death sense, do these seems like undead?
Ooh, I'm gonna say, especially with your Raven Queen Death Sense, there is a period, there is a transition for a humanoid to become undead, right? We always play D&D where you're either not undead or you are undead. This is more that bit in between, that transition. For mechanics-based purposes, I will say they act as undead, but from a narrative point of view, it's that spot in between. Does that make sense?
Right. I'm going to... We need that door open, really. I'm going to take one of my... what are they called? Like, caltrops. I'm going to take a couple of caltrops. And I'm going to throw them at the double doors that we want to open.
Yeah, these ones here,
And then... Yeah, those ones there. And then I'm going to, like, really sort of, like, just go around the corner. I'm going to keep my head round there. But the idea being that I've made a noise over on the door. And they think that someone's either gone through or on the other side or something.
Okay. Lugus, you're in that potted plant, yeah?
Hell yeah, I'm in this pot.
All right.
I'm invisible. Invisible in this pot.
As you chuck the caltrops, you did hear one of the individuals walking in the opposite direction, but you just hear this... as then both individuals start to move this way.
I'm going to put myself here, but I'm just so that I can see them go past, but I'm not actually there.
Oh, wow. They look more similar than I remember.
Fuck off. I make do with what I got. You'll see.
Again, I'm going to peer around the corner of the thing.
You'll see one of them sort of bend down, pick up this caltrop, and sort of look over it. You'll see that he starts to cast a spell with the caltrop in his hand.
Okay.
Okay, not doing anything about it.
I can't do anything about it. I don't know what they're doing.
Fair enough.
Can I get a vibe? Can I get a vibe of this spell?
Roll. Yeah, do me an Arcana check then.
Because okay.
15. I don't want to give you everything with 15. I'm going to Google something.
Don't give me everything.
I'm going to Google something. You get the sense that it is some form of divination spell. Not a high-level spell, but a divination spell nonetheless. Come on,
either
Adam.
way,
Adam, use your D&D lore for this. Come on, I'll be well impressed if you get it.
If I know what spell this is,
it's going to be like figuring out where it came from. It's going to be some kind of divination, search into the past, see its journey, etc.
Is that like legend lore? Don't know. I'm not up to date on me divination. The thing is, it's going to reveal us anyway because counter spell is verbal and somatic. Is it? No, right. It's just somatic. I'm in a pot, so technically, if they're not, I'm still technically.
So as much as you know spells. Counter spell is somatic, so you can just be like, it will stop your invisibility. There is a large crackling red thin beam that does emanate from your point of counter spell. It is very fast, very quick, but it is very apparent that it has happened.
Yeah, but like if I go invisible right after. Because it doesn't cost anything to go invisible.
It is essentially as a large red beam that paints itself to the original. It's basically sorcerers with subtle spell and things like that are able to do cool things with it.
I'm gonna reveal it. I'm gonna reveal it anyway. Is what you're saying?
They would know where the spell come from. Is what I'm saying.
Sorry, Vicky. Fuck it, they can cast.
Fine.
Yeah. You see one of them just sort of. Do you? No, actually, never mind.
Which way are they looking currently? Where are the
At
two
each
men
other,
looking?
I would say.
Right. So if I try to stealth my way out of here and, like, I don't know, go through a door or something.
Let me check.
Be locked.
Let me check their passive perceptions.
Bearing in mind that I rolled like a 34 for my last.
You did, but you
check.
are walking right there, so I would require a new one. They do have high passive perception, so I would require another stealth.
Look, they're gonna see me regardless. They're gonna find me with the spell. They're gonna find me if I'm physically, like, in front of them. So
I mean, not necessarily. Roll a stealth check. I think you'd be alright. They just have very high passive perceptions. So let's see how well you can creak across these floorboards.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, I think you're good. You could just sort of phase through the fucking ground if you want to at this point.
So yeah, so I'm gonna go in sort of like this direction over here.
Okay.
What do these doors look like, out of interest?
Rotted, necrotic doors. Not as much as the ones that you previously were at. I'd say when you make your way up to that point, the spell that they are casting will have finished.
Yeah.
Lugus, you're still in your pot invisible. You see that they both start to go... And Lugus, you will hear them say,
Violet Cottontail.
as they then begin to cast one more spell. Lugus, using your Arcana check from before, again a divination spell. As they have spoke the name of someone and are now casting a divination spell.
Oh, find person.
They have understood the lore of this object, where it has come from.
Legend lore. I got it right, I think. Legend lore.
Right.
Then
I'm casting Mind Blank. Mind Blank. Casting Mind Blank.
You're casting
so smart.
Mind Blank.
Yeah. It is the target, which will be me, is unaffected by anything that would sense its emotions, alignment, read its thoughts, or magically detect its location.
Fuck! Come on!
Yeah.
I
have to recognise this. I would have told to see it.
This is your DM in a grump. I thought he was so clever with the legend lore locate creature. I thought, wow, I've got him. I've got him.
I am so proud of myself.
You are, yeah. I was proud of myself, and Vicky's just shit on us. Shit on us, Adam.
No, Andy, we're using our resources. Vicky can't do that again until the next long rest.
Yep.
Fair.
But now I am mind blanked for the next 24 hours, so...
You are...
Oh, that lasts a day?
So, yeah, you're mind blank then, and they start to just sort of meditate. They start to do this, and I'll tell you what, I've still got a partial win. Lugus, I'll tell you, they are very much on alert now. That they are actively trying to find Violet Cottontail. They know that... You get the sense they know Violet Cottontail is here. They just don't fucking know where.
But they know Violet Cottontail can't fit into this pot, so I should be fine.
I mean, they do have no reason to look inside the pot. I cannot think of a reason to look inside the pot. Hey guys, we really want a stealth session.
Yeah, they do know. Violet, last time she was here, she was caught sneaking around the bathrooms.
They don't.
But they're downstairs.
They don't know that. I don't think Violet.
Actually, I didn't get caught.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you didn't get caught. They don't.
Yeah.
But they are on alert now. So what I will say is, this one will.
Okay, I'm just going to put myself here to see where they're going, because I'll pop my head around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say no. Yeah, this one's going to go in here. This one is going to head down this way. I'll tell you what. Right. Let me actually roll for this. 4. Okay.
Back the way.
I'm going to say this one went down this staircase here.
Right.
No, I don't want to teleport.
God, you moved.
So there is one in this room here. and one has gone down the stairs, Lugus.
Cool. Did he unlock that door, or was that door unlocked?
He unlocked the door.
He just pulled out a key and unlocked it.
He pulled out a key and unlocked it. That is the guy with the keys.
That is the guy with the keys. Well, we already have some keys. Can I don't know, telekinetically, very slowly close that door?
Read the spell for me. Can you telekinetically pull stuff? I mean, Mage Hand would be able to do it, but is your telekinetic powers able to do it?
I mean, that is my mage hand, because it's kind of how they flavoured it. I'm not actually casting Mage Hand. I am moving things.
Okay,
Force.
yeah, if it's mechanically Mage Hand, then yeah, Mage Hand would be able to sort of go over, grab the handle, close it up.
Yeah, it's invisible Mage Hand.
Yeah, it will obviously make a sound. So as you close the door, it will close it. You will hear the individual walk back. Yeah.
That's why I said very slowly. So I'm kind of making sort of like maybe gravity pulled it back or something.
Okay, it would definitely.
So
I mean, go on and roll me a sleight of hand check.
Lucas, do I open this door?
Give me a second.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh, the moon. I'm rolling. Mate, if Lucas rolled, can I swap your dice for Lexi's dice?
It's because Jack doesn't have his mod turned on my Foundry, dude. Come on. So yeah, I mean, look, guys, I've been trying to stop you ever since you've moved in here, but you guys have just absolutely destroyed me in each and every way. What would you guys like to do? I've run out of ideas.
Yeah.
So basically, I want to open this door, but I want to make sure that it's safe first.
So you do know it is trapped, obviously.
It is trapped.
Yeah.
I could dispel it if
Dispel it, because if it's something that will give alerts, the last thing we need right now.
Okay, that's another spell thought. Though. Yeah, okay, I will dispel the door.
You will dispel the door.
Do I need to roll anything? Or is my fifth level dispel magic? Okay.
Oh, yes, it is 5th level, isn't it? Yeah, roll a d20 and add your spellcaster modifier for me, please, sir.
Oh, I will need to roll for it? Damn.
You will need to roll for it.
Add my spellcaster. Okay, okay.
D20, add your spellcast modifier.
I think we're good.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Lugus, I'm starting to get
Yeah, sort of the magical tinge of this door. Poof, it's gone. It's gone. Just flick it away. It's gone.
Right. And the moment that I see that happen, I will get the key that I remember, because obviously it's like the phone. I'll open the door.
I want to do your encounters.
Yep.
You're really good at DMing.
Yeah. Feeling like a real good DM right now. Hey man, this is D&D. You guys have foiled me at every possible thing. Within this room, as you open it up, everything appears to be normal, albeit there is this sort of this fog, this gloom within the room, this darkness to the room itself. You do see the 2 double doors in front of you.
Avoid the south. That's where I absolutely incinerated that lady that one time.
You did, yes.
The cute one.
There is no one there,
Pink
though.
hair.
There is no one there, though, sadly. But you do sort of remember it. It is giving you fond memories, as it were.
Blood stains.
Fond memories of turning that lady into ash.
Lugus, is this door safe?
Yeah. Oh, do you remember when Hugh threw Arrow McGee's head through the window in this room?
Yes, I do.
In an attempt to convince them he jumped out with guards right underneath it.
I'll be real honest, right? As much as I've been beating the shit out of this session and you guys have just won, I'm actually the big winner, because this is what I wanted for you guys to remember things. So I have won. What I'll say, Lugus, is roll me an Arcana check and/or investigation, whatever you'd prefer.
I'll also look for physical traps as well whilst he's looking for.
magical and
I am
physical.
the magic man. I come from magic land.
That's it. Well, you certainly do. Yeah,
Mate,
yeah, you do. Yeah.
When did you get so good?
This door definitely does not appear to be trapped. You get the sense that the main big physical barrier was the doors that you just entered.
Okay. By the way, I would have locked the doors that we came back through as well, so I would have made sure that it looked completely and utterly cool. So I'm going to open these ones.
Cool. You go ahead. And open them, and you do see the room that you saw before with a broken window here, and you just sort of as you've been making your way through this building, you do sort of get the memories back of being here. You remember there being a safe in the corner where you first found your original Argon shard. You remember this is the place that you first met Ella Planestrider. But within this room, all the furniture is gone. Sadly, on the battle map, it's not. And
Even the pool table?
Even the pool table. I am so sorry. But here you will see a gemstone that is affixed within this metal podium. Around it are runic symbols, and you see this gem is sort of just pulsing. But as you entered this room, maybe one of you two made a noise or something, and you cannot hear each other. You get the sense that you've walked into a zone of silence. So there is a large crystal. I'm going to say probably where that table is.
Does this... I don't think that silence would work on my telepathy.
No, yeah, your telepathy is probably still okay, but yeah, it is just completely silent in this room.
Oh, this is...
What kind of vibe is this gem giving off?
Big anti-magic vibe?
I would
Bad vibe, good vibe, cool vibes, chill vibes.
Neutral vibes. Neutral vibes. It is a stone. It is a largish gemstone. I'd probably say it's probably about 5 foot in height, maybe 3 foot in diameter, sort of this large crystal gemstone affixed in this circular thing. You can see that it is pulsating and sort of, but you don't hear it.
Right. Can I check the podium that it's on for traps?
Yeah, I will say with your previous checks, no traps.
And the guy who's absolutely riffing on the guitar in the background, stop.
Sorry, I can't stop it. I'll put some different music on.
I look at Lugus and look at the gem. And I'll sort of make a sign of do I pulverize it? Do I take it? What should I do?
It'd probably be too big to take. It's probably like if you were to grab it, it'd be like.
Oh,
doing
right.
That.
Oh, okay, right.
Like, okay, so I'm not
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just on a magic circle, it could just be. We could just knock it, push it over. I do use telekinetic shove on the crystal.
And I will try to physically shove the crystal.
I mean, yeah. You guys move the crystal. It nothing appears to happen. But the crystal does sort of just flops over and doesn't make a sound. So very, very
still
heavy.
Pulsating.
Yeah.
I thought we knocked it off its thing, didn't we?
You get the sense that it was in a sort of a holding cage, as it were, and you've just sort of pushed it out of the cage. It has runic symbols around it, but you get the sense that any magic emanating from this is coming from within the crystal, not essentially the apparatus around it. Maybe have just been the setup of this crystal, and now it is active. It is, yeah.
Okay. I mean, is it only in this room that where the silence is?
Yes, you entered the room and then that silence.
I mean, we
have
could
a plan.
We could toss out the window.
Or.
Remember, you two can't exactly communicate, by the way.
Okay, okay.
You can talk
I-
above
I-
the table, but try to, yeah.
I cast message.
Okay.
I cast message. What is your plan?
Well, we're in
I
a
think I can
silence.
guess your plan.
We're in a silence bubble, right?
You're inside.
We are.
I blow it up with a grenade, or I shove a load of argon at it.
But maybe don't waste your argon. How many grenades do you have?
10.
Use a fucking grenade then.
Excellent. Right. Okay. So this is
Then
the plan. This is what we're gonna do.
Hell.
Okay. Right. No, I have a better plan. Just for like old time's sake, I'm gonna set the grenade. I'm gonna drop it down, and then we're gonna jump out the window that Hugh threw the head through.
Okay, arrows McGee's head through. All right, go. Let's go. Go for
And then
it.
fly for just fuck off.
Yeah. Just
Right.
fuck. All right. Oh, okay. There goes my nostalgia for the day.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna set a grenade, and I'm gonna set actually just for equal measure. I'm gonna set 2 grenades.
You set 2 grenades.
2 grenades, one on either side of the crystal, and then I'm going to grab Lugus and I'm going to jump out the window. I'm going to fucking fly off into the sky, get to a safe distance, and then I'm just going to watch the world burn.
Okay.
I really
As-
hope this crystal wasn't very important to the law.
As you grab the grenade, you sort of twist the 2 halves, and you don't hear it, but you see it sort of just plunge out, and you see the small sort of mechanical apparatus in it start to just sort of light up with this magical arcane glow, and you can see it sort of pulsing, but the pulse gets quicker and quicker and quicker, almost as if you have exactly 12 seconds to get away from this grenade. And I assume you do
Must
both
be
in
out.
tandem. So what's your movement speed, Flops?
Flying, dash. Well, if I dash and dash
Yeah.
again, 180 feet.
180 feet. Lovely stuff. Lugus, I assume you're going with Flops.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like the fact that you gave us 2 turns to get out of this thing's blast radius.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like this is going to be much bigger than we expected.
Well,
Oh yeah, we can go up to like 560 feet. It's fine.
so what I'll say is, as you guys exit out the window,
360.
as you guys exit out of the window, you make it, I'll say, are you staying in the sky?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to be like an obvious black thing against the clouds. I want to.
Yeah. You don't want to silhouette yourself. You want to,
No.
maybe back yourself up against one of the buildings or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. So what you see
Like
is
chimney.
just this, after exactly 12 seconds, this flash of light and this flame erupt from the window. Then all of a sudden, you then hear it, this incredible explosion as 2 bombs. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'll draw it. So there is about 50. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to draw another one then. Using maths, I'm going to say, fuck it, I'll just double the magnitude of it. So you see that is essentially half of this mansion is just blown to absolute smithereens. Like the whole sky lights up with rubble. All these doors fly everywhere. This bloke that you recognise that you stole the key from, you see just his body parts go flying, smashing against the trees. He is decimated.
He's just ruined this poor man's life.
Fucking decimated for the second time. This guy, you ruined him, and this building has exploded. You hear these shrieks in the air. You hear like grunts, moans, just absolute shrieks, and you get the sense that everybody is, all the devils in the vicinity is coming down on this place.
But is the
Do
anti-magic
we
field
feel
gone?
I will say, yeah, Lugus, you, as much as the Argon is allowing you to heighten your spells here, allowing you to do it, you feel as though the Argon has stopped helping you, as in it doesn't need to anymore.
Okay. Oh, I will, I don't know, say thank you to the Archon as it leaves me then.
It doesn't respond, but yeah.
We got him. We got it.
We did it.
Yes.
Right. Let's go try and find the three heroes, I suppose.
Yes, I don't.
Well, try call Atticus again and see where he is.
Alright, I was going to let people know about the magic field. They probably know. Algondo was right on the edge, at least a couple. I'll call Atticus once more.
Alright, what do you want to say?
We got to do the anti-magic. Maybe some of you guys can be a bit more helpful now. What exactly are you? Are you behind the Hellfire? How do we, I don't know, bypass that if you're all aware?
You'll receive a reply almost instantly. Hey, brother. It's good to hear your voice again. I can sense your presence. Whatever was stopping our magic is, it's definitely gone now. I assume that was something to do with you.
Yes, I don't know if you heard it. But
Action went boom.
Yeah. We blew up a building. Those things have way more fucking yield than I expected. Those are grenades?
Fucking good ones.
Hey, I saw a building explode. Well, you've changed. I can't wait to see you again, brother.
Same. I didn't know it was that big. We were just trying to get rid of the gym.
Well, look, we got a lot to catch up on. We're in the centre of the city. We can see Asmodeus. The guys I've got with me here, they're not in any fit shape to fight. And I think even if they were, it's the Lord of the Nine Hells. What are we supposed to do against that? We're often in a building just off of the city centre. Yes, we're behind this hellfire. We haven't found a way out. It covers the entire vicinity of almost the perimeter of the city centre.
I can try dispelling it.
We've tried that, brother.
I've gone through a lot.
Hey, we've tried dispelling it. It's probably one of the first things I've done. It works for a tiny little bit, but then it just instantly goes back up. It might give you enough time to get in, but getting out would be a problem.
It's going to be difficult for me at the moment. I'm a bit out of juice spells-wise. We'll have to figure out another way.
Hey. Bit too late for a long rest, eh, brother? We're in this now.
I might be. We've turned the bit of a tides a bit because we got rid of the anti-magic, meaning all our fucking Elgondos can come in. You have no context for what that means.
I don't know what that means, brother.
All of our Elgondos.
Well, I lived in this old folks' home full of really cranky wizards, and there's one guy who simulacrumed himself into an army.
Hey, I've been in the upper planes for so many years, Lugus, in a horrible prison.
That is in a horrible prison, you see.
Hey.
You wouldn't happen to, I don't know, was there a particularly mad wizard there? Or have you heard of one in this prison?
A mad wizard?
Have you heard of random bouts of chronomancy through the walls?
I've heard of someone like that. There was murmurings of it. We picked up on a couple of the things the guards said. Not in the prison we were in, no, but they were talking about sort of a
a prison of his own. Like a mind prison.
A mind prison? He's trapped in his own mind?
I don't know. There's some strange things that happen up there, brother. It is nothing like what we're used to.
No. Okay, that gives us another theory. I guess. Not very good.
I do know, though, brother, that there is a way up there. If you needed to. I don't know why you'd want to be searching for some wizard.
To the mind prison?
I mean, to the upper planes.
And you think he's up there?
If the rumours suggesting the things that I heard, the person you might be looking for might be up there.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, the person we might be looking for is, I don't know, a powerful person Gattis has scorned. And we believe he may be of immense power and help for the coming fight.
Well, I'll do anything I can to help you out, but we're in a bit of a pickle, lad.
Oh. I mean, I can try and make my way over to you. We might have to go under it if possible. There is a very complex, like, section of sewers throughout this city. I don't know. We got in through them. Have you tried checking them out?
Hey, we've given it a go. There ain't no way into the sewers around here. Asmodeus has got it locked down tight. If we even move from the building we're in, he's going to find us. He might even still find us where we are. He's looking for us, and I think he knows we're close. We ain't got a lot of time left, brother.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Just, I don't hunker down. Be safe.
Hey, you too, brother. Try not to blow up any more buildings. And it looks like you've got a fuck ton of devils on you coming to your area, lad.
No, we're a bit away from that now. We're sort of hiding behind a chimney. We didn't want to be near the bomb, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I just can't tell you how much it means to me to hear your voice again, lad. I've missed you. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long, but hey, I've had a mission to do.
Yeah, you're going to have to fill me in on your part. Oh yeah, your part was the heroes, wasn't it, now that I think about it?
Hey, that was my job in all of this.
Well, I've hoped they've, been worth it. And have been more than you expect. All up to it.
From what Tyr told me, you're the one who's going to make it all worth it, lad. You're the one who's going to make it right.
Oh. Yeah, no pressure. I'll be safe. I'll be there sooner than you think.
See you soon, brother. Cool.
See you soon.
Cool. Well, Flopsy and Lugus, what are you two doing?
I suppose we're stealthily flying back towards the Hellfire area, right?
Yeah, going back to where you were, sort of on that street where the morning wood was.
Because we need to try and figure out how to get through so that we can get to the heroes.
I mean, if we think we have enough time for a short rest, I could get me some spell slots back and then dispel away in.
All right then. So before we end our session, then I will say a short rest will be an hour, right? You know, you can hear and you know that there are a lot of people on their way to your sort of location. You will inevitably have a hard time getting back there with the amount of people that are coming. So would you like to try and take a short rest?
If we kind of like fly over in that direction, find an abandoned building nearby the Hellfire and just kind of like hunker down in there for an hour.
I'd say we'll do the whole getting back to that area next session because there will be some more hurdles to get back there now. It was easy getting to where you were. But
round your vicinity, you could find an abandoned building to hunker down in, but it would just mean the enemy has more time to come around the mansion that blew
Find
up.
you.
Yeah, they wouldn't know where you were, but
Let's get away before we try and
Yeah.
have a nap. Yeah, that'll be our next thing.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be an easier
We-
time to do it, but it's a harder time than getting here. So, but that's where we'll go ahead and end our session. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, wave to Vicky's mum. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Vicky's mum.
Yeah.
And John.
Yeah.
See you, John.
Bye, John.
See you, John.
I'll see you tomorrow, John.
Oh, we're seeing you tomorrow, John. Fucking wicked, mate. What are we
I
doing
will.
with John? What are we doing?
I don't know.
All
He
right.
has made some comments.
We don't know, John. We don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but we're going to chill. We're going to, I don't know, get a takeaway. Do so much things. See you, John. See you, Vicky's mum.
Bye-bye.
Bye.